Wah! Indeed. I'm glad we're all on the same wavelength here. Oh my god. Okay. I got it. I got the Origins Plus. It's installed. It worked. Everything's working out just fine. Coming up, roses. I don't know which game I should try though. That I hadn't thought of. I hadn't realized the precipitous weight of this decision until the hour was nigh. I can play Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3. Yeah, any one of those three. All three of they're all here. All three of them. We can play any of the three. Any of those, right? Which one should it be? Wah! Kenny Last Carnival, how are you? Welcome. Yeah, I had secret hopes of playing this Friday night when it came out, but no, it was not supposed to, but I was so tired. Man, I was tired yesterday too. I had all kinds of aches, but don't worry. A little aspirin powder took care of that. It looked good. Now I'm Genki. Now I'm rested and like full of energy. And we'll get into the retconning. The retconning is nigh. Had to leave P3 stream yesterday to deal with stuff. Oh my god, nothing worse. There's nothing worse than stuff. You have my heartfelt condolences. Flip a coin. If it lands on its side, play Sonic 1. Okay, so what is it? Heads is Sonic 2 and tails is Sonic 3. Bro, I'm numismatically challenged. I don't have it. Yeah, because that makes sense. It seems like a fair way to apportion a three and only three-way option. I don't have a coin. Does anybody have a coin? How do we decide which of the two now? I guess he narrowed it down. I think no tails is Sonic 2, Knuckles is Sonic 3. You got me. Kenny, you got me. I gotta admit, I didn't think of that. I did not think of that delicious pun. I did not think of that tail-based pun. Ooh, oh my god, it makes perfect sense. Yeah, I guess tails would have to be Sonic 2. If I flip a coin and it comes up Knuckles, that'd be very. I would begin to question everything at that point. I'd be genuinely terrified. If I flip a coin, you mean there's like a picture of Knuckles the Echidna? Wait, is there any coin from, say, Australia that has echidnas on it? That might work. Does anyone have any Australian money? Hashtag let's lobby Australia to make one of their coins have an echidna on it, and then we can actually flip for Knuckles. We could flip for Tails or Knuckles. Oh, makes perfect sense. Fallen Angel, hello. I hope you are doing well. This sweltering Sunday afternoon in the middle of June. Maybe I could, I don't know. If we flip a coin and it punches, I don't know about that. I assume like if the coin just had an image of like graphically detailed Knuckles, just a fist on there, I would assume it's some kind of novelty coin or a collectible item or something like that. But if the coin was normal before I flipped it, and then it was just like a Sonic 3 ad from the 90s. Oh, that does sound exactly like something that would happen in a 90s commercial, right? A couple of kids just inexplicably unsupervised, hanging out in some public location under a bridge or behind some kind of chain link fencing, wearing a lot of denim, and they like take out a coin. You're like, yo, bro, let's flip for it, heads or tails. It's like, and they flip the coin and they hold it, and it's this picture of like Knuckles the Echidna or like a fist or something, and they both look at each other, whoa, and then it like, you know, it cuts to like one of those rapid flashing like strobe effect kind of edits, you know what I mean? And then there's like all this high speed stuff happening, and a narrator voice comes like, you know, Sonic and Knuckles coming to Sega Genesis on November 23rd or whatever, you know? Huh? You have 21. You got your lovely 21. Wait a minute. That means your subscriber base is now able to drink. Congratulations. I don't know if you are able to drink, depending on your own metrics IRL, but at least, you know, if nothing else, at least now your chat is allowed to. I didn't know if you realized that if you were drinking in a chat where the subscriber base is below 21, you were actually violating the law of God and man, and you will be dealt with accordingly. Bro, speaking of violating the law of God and man, I got me some boba. Bro, I got me a matcha milk. It's just what the doctor ordered. I'm ready to beat the heat. We'll be going so fast in a second, but it's like, I can't have fans and HVAC running. It'll pollute my precious audio. Oh, sitting at 99. I thought you said I thought you said a different number. Hee hee. I was gonna say nice, but the joke was fallen. There's a fallen joke. We'll have to ignore it. Someday the opportunity will come up. Sounds like everyone's got tea. Sounds like it's a pretty good day. Sounds like we're all got our feet planted firmly on the good earth. Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Maybe fate will guide my hand here. Let's go see. Let's go over to Sonic Organs. Sonic Organs. Why is it dark? Yeah, isn't that I realized I'm dumb because I thought I thought 96 would be the same, but then I realized that it would actually be like people facing back to back. It'd be like, you know, being in a crowd and yet still being utterly alone forever, you know? Indulging in one's loneliness. That's the old 99. Not so nice. All right, let's see. It should have installed okay. Hey, what the hell? What's going on? What who? Okay, there we go. I can't keep track of the buttons on the Pro Dance controller. Okay, so forgot you saw that. That doesn't exist. 96 is people just trying to sleep in peace in like a substandard motel room or something. Okay, so of the two Sonic games that exist, which one shall we go with? I like Sonic 3, but that's a big time commitment. I guess we can see Amy being in Sonic 2, eh? Okay. We don't want to continue at all. Sure, let's try Sonic 2. Why not? It's not exactly the highest stakes decision anyway. What's going on here? Does it let me choose characters in the menus? Man, I forget. I forgot how it all works. Is it gonna be in the setup somewhere? Oh, there we go. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Tails, Amy, and Tails. How come you can't have Knuckles and Amy, huh? What is this? You get an odd man out here? Well, guess we're going solo debutante mode. All right, let's see. Wow, they wouldn't have been able to... they wouldn't have been able to do this back in the old days. There wasn't enough color palette to go around, right? Isn't that the whole problem with putting Knuckles in the old games? Or they couldn't put Knuckles in Sonic 1 because his color of red didn't exist in the game's palette, and it would have been too much data. They couldn't have added the data to it. I wonder how they got around that. These programming wizards, these guys must really know what they're doing. This is the highest technology. Oh, shit. Oh! I'm not used to how it works. See? Was she doing her hammer spin? There we go. See, it works kind of like Sonic Advance. Ooh, but you can't do it when you're bouncing off of a spring, it seems. Oh, shit. I don't have enough. Hold on. Now I do. Bro. Okay, at least Amy can spin dash. All right. She couldn't do that in Sonic Advance. They made her just hop around. What is this? Yeah, I remember like the menus all changed from like blue to green. I think they had to swap out a color. Imagine working under those limitations. Bro, look at... I never realized Amy had like a... Is that her tail? Is that like a single spike coming out of the small of her back? What is that? Ooh, this is a little eerie. I didn't think of this. I didn't think of having to see 2D Amy from a 3D perspective. This must be why they changed her design for Sonic Adventure. They thought about the logistics. They're like, what's the back of her dress doing? What do we do about this, like this protrusion of hers? And they're like, oh god, I don't know. It's a little untoward. I don't like that. And so they decided to, they changed it. They gave her that girl haircut and, made her seem a little more approachable, a little more amenable in 3D. Hey, I just realized with only one character, you'll need less rings in these special stage sections. This is actually going to be a lot easier, bro. Well, at least it's easier than Sonic Heroes. At least we don't have to farm emeralds as a particular team 500 times in a row. There we go. Oh, we already did it. We're already there. Wow. An embarrassment of rings. You have more than you'll even require. Oh, okay. Bro, if you showed this to me in like, I don't know, 20 years ago, it would have melted my little boy brain. A whole extra character? There's a whole new character in Sonic 2 for the first time in, well, I don't know, probably like 30 years. When did they add Knuckles? 1994? Yeah. Now we have to stop them before hubris takes hold. I had a Genesis, bro, and a Dreamcast. And later I got, oh yeah, I forgot to keep the rings. And I even got on that old eBay and tracked me down a Saturn so that I got to experience the joy of Nights into Dreams before it was particularly outdated. Gee, I don't know. How old is outdated? Oh. Yeah, man, when are they going to add Amy to Sonic Spinball? That's all I want to know. Then we'll truly have achieved world peace. How are you, Zig? So, yeah. Nights will never be outdated, except for Journey of Dreams, am I right? The dream is over. It's more of a nightmare now. The nightmare in one that time, huh? Okay. Well, they finally got Pixar. You know what I mean? It was good while it lasted. We had a beautiful, beautiful thing while it lasted. The allure of the sequel, you know? I love Nights. I should stream Nights at some point. How about that? Once I've played every Sonic game, I'll just start playing the other Sonic Team games. Burning Rangers, I never played that one. Is that available widely? Is it easy to get a hold of? Because some Saturn games are wicked expensive if you try to get the actual discs. They gotta start making Saturn re-releases. Why not? Why didn't they put Sega Saturn on like the Wii Shop or whatever? Neighbors, each of them would have a different console. Oh, bro, isn't that the dream? Yeah, it was basically... I had Sega stuff. I had at least one relative and one friend each who had Nintendo. So I could get my daily dose of N64. I could play my GoldenEye, that kind of stuff. But I didn't know anyone with a PlayStation 1. It became necessary to become my own PlayStation 2 man. Oh god, The Road to Bayland Wonderland. Oh, I forgot. Oh, does that count as a Sonic Team game? I don't know. That's just a Yuji Naka game, man. That's like Kiwi, the Kiwi, whatever. He made a game about a Kiwi later. That's also, I'm talking like, you know, Sonic Team, Choo Choo Rocket, and I can think of another one. Give me a second. Just give me a second. Phantasy Star Online. Yeah, why not? And what else would there be? There would be Rystar. Yuji Naka is Sonic Team. Nah, man, he's more like a protagonist from Yakuza at this point. I mean, it's still what hit me? I just lost all my rings, bro. I can't get my emerald. Oh my god, bro. That was outrageous. What happened? I can't believe this. I can't believe what life is capable of sometimes. Oh, whatever. Oh, it was probably a stray bullet. The downside with this tech upgrade is that it has enough memory to keep track of where objects are more than 5 inches away. Things don't despawn the way they're supposed to. And this widescreen ass aspect ratio. Who is the lady who did the art for Rystar, and also backgrounds for Chaotix? I know there's the one lady who did the fuck. What happened? I wanted to do the hammer, not jump. I'm not used to this. I'm getting confused. Oh well, whatever. I'm conflating her Sonic Adventure mechanics with the Sonic Advance mechanics, and it's throwing me off. The art. I know the lady who did the music for Rystar was also the lady who did the music for Nights into Dreams, and she literally is Sonic Team because I believe she was also the voice actress who said Sonic Team in the Sonic Team like logo thingy, you know, from the 90s aughts era. Damn it! When the wave comes in and she says Sonic Team, you know. So yeah, if anyone's Sonic Team, it's that lady. I forgot her name. I'm sorry. We'll have to call her Sonic Team though. That's a good name. Yeah, I'm sure Jun Sonoe was involved. I think it's unthinkable that any Sonic Team product could have had a large-scale musical, involvement, and Jun Sonoe had nothing to do with it. But I believe Mystery Lady was it. Damn it! I want to sound like a real jabroni, not knowing the actual name. How do I get up to that one again, please? I forgot. I need to get up to Emerald. Okay, hold on. I know what to do. No? It doesn't give you extra left? That's how it used to work, man. It used to work that way. Fuck! I'm just getting punked. Okay, so apparently in this mechanics, you can only Pico when you're in mid-jump. Got you. I will take that to heart. Go to Moby Games. Go to Mobius. We are Mobius. Apparently, the whole Planet Mobius thing came from a mistranslation of somebody in an interview talking about this very level, because they were developing the Mobius-shaped bridges for this stage, and they just, before they had an official name to it, they just sort of referred to it as the Mobius world. Is this true? Is this apocryphal? Am I complicit in spreading more misinformation? Is this a Silent Hill 4 was a separate thing kind of deal? In fairness, that is quite literally what they said in interviews for years and years. That's the only information we had. You know, it's hard for these things to it's hard for these things to ever get straightened out. Also, additional confusion besides the culture gap and translation snafus and all that is the fact that very often game devs are giving the PR answer to questions during an interview, and then later on they come clean, you know? They said that they always had an idea for a Shadow the Hedgehog spin-off. They said, oh, this character is so rad. Oh, he's so rad. Obviously, he was going to get his own game from the beginning. It makes perfect sense. But then later on, they were asked about it, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, we killed him off. We killed his ass. We killed his ass off in the first place, but, you know, Sega said, whoa, this guy's popular. You make more Shadow. You bring Shadow back. We're making plushies out of his spiky ass. This edgelord is profitable. You better bring him back. What is this? Did they change the layout of the rings or something? Fuck, bro. I couldn't have possibly reacted to that in time. Come on. Draw distance isn't enough on this old-ass engine, man. Come on, man. Come on, baby. Oh, I need one ring, and it's not enough, and I'm one ring short, and I am going to have a little bathroom emergency. It sounds believable. Oh wait, can I try again? I need 1 coin. I have 265. Okay, sure. Since it's all part of the Sonic Origins experience. Morbius. 30 years later. 30. The average age of the virgin Sonic enjoyer versus the Chad Mario player. I see. It's all coming together. It was all there right before us. It's like curiosity killed the George. Yuji Naka was sent to prison for insider trading. It's all part of the same cover-up. I think you're onto something with that. Bro, I only got hit once. And it was enough to scuttle my attempt. The degree of perfection they demand of you from these, this is like a lot. This is relatable. This is a relatable plight to real life. There's such a staggering demand. This is like a metaphor. This entire game is brilliant. The reason it resonates is it's a metaphor for the crushing pressure that the modern youth experience. No, fuck. Ah, you landed directly on it. What a jump arc. Damn, player. God. I can't even believe I did that. If I had to do that to achieve the mission, I couldn't. I couldn't reliably achieve, you know what I mean? It's like when you do something highly impressive and unlikely, but to your detriment, right? Damn, I've never had so much trouble with this stupid third stage. What's going on? Was I wrong? Was I hasty in my judgment? Does soloing Amy actually make it harder? Well, here's Amy retconned into taking considerable initiative on West Side Island. But then how come there's no Tails? I guess Tails wouldn't have been impressed by her. She didn't fly herself here. She took some kind of a chartered flight. This is like an Animal Crossing situation. That's the plot. That's the plot now. Tomoko Sasaki is the Rystar composer. She was credited for compose and arrange for Nights into Dreams. That sounds like doing the OST. Composing and arranging, what more is there? Like recording, maybe? I don't know. Sounds like yeah, Tomoki Sasaki. Tomoko. I remember. It's an appropriate name. She has made so many friends. Hold on. How do I get to the other side here? I think that red spring is necessary. Okay, here we go. Boink. Here we have it. Ah, you want that shield, bro? It was not to be. It was not meant to be. I'm just not bringing my A game here, bro. Whatever. Let's just take that. Let's just do the boss. Let's just do the boss. Let's just do boss segment. NES. Yeah, wasn't it? It was like, it was always weird because NES was so ubiquitous. Like, they still sold NES in stores, like the games at least. You could find used NES games real easy, well into the aughts. And it was always like, it was the weird old crappy system that nonetheless everyone loved, right? It's like, why are the graphics so basic? Why are the graphics so different? How come everything else looks the way it looks and then this looks like this, you know? But you couldn't deny the aesthetic appeal of Super Mario 2. Oh, she did jingles for Field of Magic XXXY. Dude, I would love to stream Field of Magic XXXY. I just don't have a way of streaming Nintendo DS. That'd be like a hand cam stream project, right? Just oh, look at her white ass booties running in a blur, in a circular blur. Wow, so eerie. She wasn't meant to be. She wasn't ever designed to be the front man. Oh my god, her quills flop so much more than Sonic's too. They spared no expense with the animation on this. Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers 2, Super Mario Brothers 2 was the prettiest. But really, it was that Mario 3, man. You can co-op that. Has anyone has any big streamer like group have any of the agencies done off collabs of Mario 3? That'd be the thing. Let me humbly request. Okakoro does Mario 3 collab, cooperative. Make it through the entire game. No warp whistles. Do they even know about the warp whistles? Who knows? Duck Hunt was exceedingly clever and ahead of its time. It's amazing how many highfalutin concepts they came up with back in those days, with a whopping 4 kilobytes of memory to their name. How is it even possible to design an entire game that runs on 4 kilobytes of memory? I don't understand how they have 4 kilobytes of memory on an 8-bit processor anyway. Doesn't 8 bits add up to 256? Shouldn't have been 256 bits of memory? I mean, I don't get it. I don't get anything about how computers work. You really had to be some kind of next level genius to get those old machines to dance to your tune. Nowadays, everyone's talking about Gollum requiring 900 terabytes of spare hard drive space, but like, you know, Duck Hunt's such a clean, tasteful game, bro, and it's so clever that they used RF crap, right? They just, the whole idea, you know, the screen flashes and the duck is like a little square and the gun's either pointed at the square or it isn't, and so, you know, like that's it. You just, you know, that's how it tells if you shot it right. It's like wizardry. It's so simple. It's so simple and so clever, right? Mario Wonder collabs. Bro, I don't know when I'm going to find the time to work in Mario Wonder alongside Sonic whatever. I forgot its title already, but you know, the Sonic one, the Mario one, I'm going to do both. I assume Miam will be getting the Mario game as well. Certainly she'll be getting the Sonic one. And then it will just be a 4P collab channel. That's just all we'll do. We'll just be all... Who else? I need to gather up. I need to gather up the team. Wait, are they both 4 players? I don't know anything. I shouldn't be in charge of this. Why am I in charge of this? Okay. I'll take the shortcut. I don't know how well I'll do as Amy doing the rising juice section. You know, there's been reasons to question my my efficacy as a platforming gamer with this debilitating. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. It'll be an opportunity to network. I'll stream with those I've never encountered in the wild before. It's like the new Among Us. How much you want to bet the Mario Wonder will be the new Among Us? The new Sonic. Was that some industrial espionage? How come everyone's doing these 4-player co-ops all of a sudden? This Rayman Legends ass era. What happened? What happened? Okay, I thought I didn't have enough rings for a second, but it turns out I did just fine. Bro, these sections, these are by far the hardest special stages. Let's see. Okay. I don't understand. I don't yet understand exactly when you can and cannot use her hammer. There seems to be a rhyme or reason to it. Shit, son, look at this. This is hard. God damn, like you gotta be on the ball to time that right there. You gotta be clairvoyant. How dare they? Oh wow, 150. Wow, we're close. I assume there's just gonna be 1,000 obstacles coming up. Okay. Oh yeah, we gotta get eBay up in there, man. I hope Michi's okay. Michi has gotten treatment for the peeper problems. I got eBay is quite busy now, both trying things and good things. But I'm waiting anxiously for the final resolution of the Michi arc. The Michi, the kitty. I got the pink emerald. Hey, look, I got the Amy emerald. What would happen if the emerald just sort of melded with her flesh? What if she like absorbed it because it's made of the same stuff as her, right? Like there seems to be an emerald that's each of the colors of the main characters in Sonic, and what if like each one was tied to their being somehow? What if it turns out that they're all just chaos animals, you know? That would make sense because the Chaos Emerald sort of warped all the flowers and stuff at the end of Sonic 1, so you know what I mean? Like you can infer that the reason Sonic and friends exist in the way that they do is because the Chaos Emeralds influenced nature. That would have been better lore than that goo alien thing. What in the world? Why do they decide to say Chaos Emeralds come from space and then not elaborate on it at all? Hey, how the hell? How am I doing this Ninja Turtles ass crap right here? What is this? Oh, your sibling. I sound like John Lennon. I hope I'm not to be assassinated. I hope you're not getting all Catcher in the Rye on me. You know? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. Oh, I cannot believe I recovered from that. That was 100% timing. Yeah, John Lennon would have been a big Sonic fan. I feel like that was also wildly close. That was also a near-death experience. If John Lennon were with us today, that man would be a hardcore Sega guy. You know he would. I mean, the stars lined up. He's from Europe. Sega was big in Europe, you know? Which game system does Ringo Starr like? That makes sense if he's a big Sega guy. Oh shit, bro. Okay. Now let's see. Yeah, you know, I can see. John Lennon as a VTuber. How about that? It would make sense. I can definitely, you know what? There's like, they're kind of the original weirdo, like media subculture, right? I assume. I don't know. Someone get Emp Lemon on that, right? Hold on. I mean, I assume celebrity culture was around in some form in like the 1800s or whatever, right? There's Oshis and Gachikois of some kind, right? Oh yeah, like what was that story? Young Werther. People went crazy over a book, you know? Wow, scientist dude. Oh, a ZX Spectrum. Is that weird little like black one that has the 4 buttons and the silver, like it's like the monitor built in? Is it the one that has like the vector graphics or whatever? Ah, I missed it. Damn, I'm sucking at this. You know what? What kind of throws me off though is a lifetime of playing this with the old janky frame rate, and now it's at this high, silky smooth, buttery nice, short stack pancakes kind of frame rate, and it's kind of like I'm not used to it being so responsive. Like look how fast it moves. It is 60 frames a second. It's like, whoa, God, we were not meant for this. My little brain was not meant for 60 frames. I can't process that much information at once. It's like, I keep thinking I gotta press it less hard, but then it's like, no, you got enough time. You got enough reaction time. Damn, that was close. Woo! Now this is a lot easier to do with just one player, I'll say that. Having Tails there, it like increases the requirement, but you actually have no help. In fact, you have a considerable liability because Tails is much more likely to get clobbered than you. This is Buck, though. It's like everything's around corners and over hills and stuff, and I can't... Other than sheer memorization, I'm really not sure how you're supposed to get any meaningfully good at this. Damn, I'm like perfectly out of sync. I'm perfectly out of sync with it. Okay, but spend a coin to retry is the greatest feature ever implemented. Okay, let's try. Imagine you're a hedgehog. It's easy if you try. Is that sung to the tune of Just the Two of Us? Is that what you're doing? Is that what that is? I don't get it. I don't get it. Music jokes don't carry water in chat. Zeg, I'm gonna overheat. I'm just gonna keep sweating until there's nothing left of me. Ah, fuck. How do you get, like, and then there's like monsters around the edge, you know what I mean? It's like fucking, this is edgy. So edgelord. Man. And I managed to recover, but it's like you got exactly enough opportunities to get, you can miss like one batch and that's it, and then you're done. You are done, son. All right, I think dude, it's like really hard. I don't know why it's so hard to keep pace with them. I don't know how hard to hit the buttons. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. I did not get 7 rings out of that. I guess I have to memorize it. Oops, I hit no. Oh, I hit no. I pulled a fucking battle kid. Oh, Lord. I beefed it. Man, we're right back to the 90s. Bro, is this shit? Oh my god. I was paying attention to my beverage and I didn't realize I was surrounded by creatures on all sides. Oh no. Oh no, Dot Knuckles. Oh, someone should make a Dot Knuckles, you know, like audio format just so that can happen. That file could be permanently archived as a Dot Knuckles. That'd be great. All right. I just want technology to wend itself around novelty items that only make sense to me and like 5 other people. Is that so much to ask? How do you invent a audio format? How do you make like new file formats? You know what I mean? How do I bring Dot Knuckles to terrible life? How do I bring this to fruition? I want, you know what I mean? Oh no, Dot Nux. It could be Nux. Is there a limit to how long the little appendage can be? Shit! I have to do the water stage now. Urgh! It's a rough day. Oh, Amy, isn't it a rough time when you just, you know, end up drowning horribly in the jungle? Well, now you know what your boyfriend is going through. This is like one of those trading jobs plots that they always did in sitcoms, you know. They, you know, walking a mile in the other shoes, the other high-speed shoes. Yeah, there we go. Running 10,000 miles in the other shoes. There we go. At least there's lots of rings down here or something. I'm trying to see the upside of this. I will say, at least, you know what? The hammer makes it a lot easier to contend with enemies underwater. You got like 1,000,000 hours of reaction time. Here I am. A drowned jabroni. Lost to the slow version of the beginner baby ass water stage in Sonic 2. Oh Lord. And they're the perfect trap. I know it's there too, so I don't even have the excuse. I don't have a viable excuse. What a load though. Is that for real? Bitch. Here's this spear that's gonna keep pace with me for the rest of the stage. All right. Looking good. Okay, yeah. Oh, see, the hammer is actually quite helpful in this one. Look at that. Just ricochet. Oh, fuck. I can ricochet right off his ass from the other side of the screen. Amy works better in widescreen. It makes sense. This was her time to shine. Can I get him from ground level is my question, but maybe not. Maybe it's not even worth it. Who knows? Yeah, there we go. Is it just me or is her jump arc a little weird? It's hard to tell. I don't know how much of it is the version and how much of it is me not being used to it and just me gradually losing skill as my brain degenerates into an oleaginous slurry, which they can then start putting into trendy coffee drinks. Coyote Brain, Oleato, Frappuccino. Oh, also Fallen Angel, I hope your salad is top tier. Do you have orange slices in it? Let me run that one by everybody. Am I crazy? Am I the weird one? I don't know if this is one of those controversies, those food controversies that always takes over the news. Fuck! But you know, salad with as one of its principal ingredients orange slices, not like the big ones, the little ones, you know, you just kind of get them in there. little bifurcated orange bits. It's like, you know, just imagine it's like soccer practice. Because you got the turf and you got the... Are you fucking for real? How did it do that? I didn't know where I was. It just like avoided me. It like slowed down. Vegas is actually like this. Yeah, what? Like just floating death barrels all over the place, having to navigate these precarious platforms with large spike beds. Big unpeeled orange wedges. What do you mean unpeeled? You mean like with the little stringy guys still attached, or just with the entire ass skin still on the ends? Oh God, I'm not used to... I'm not used to the hammer not working from a standstill. That is what's confusing me on many occasions. If it seems like I'm just jumping around randomly, it's because I am, but it's because I'm expecting to be able to just give it a little thwack, you know? You've seen Sonic Adventure. You know how that works. Like, it's a standstill. You're supposed to be able to go beep, you know? All right, fine. I guess they wanted one-button controls. They wanted to preserve Yuji Naka's mad vision. That was the idea behind Balan Wonderworld, was just the idea of, it's not impossible. But you have to have a good idea. Vegas is like, you know what though? One thing about this is what Vegas does not have is a big, beautiful waterfront walkway, which looks breezy and nice. This looks more like, I don't know, Boston or something, you know? That's the most high-flying work of fiction. I think they maybe conflated Vegas with San Francisco a bit. And what you're not seeing, you know, especially there's not a bunch of like there's not like naked women handing out flyers to things, and there's not like people running around on little like zip lines overall, although a zip line would be very appropriate as a feature in the stage. So keep it in mind next time they make a casino stage. And then there's not like just it's not like a fat guy in his underwear strumming a guitar desultorily as you throw nickels to him. I'm describing more of like what a Vegas scenario in a Toe Jam and Earl game could be like, I suppose. Well, you know, that makes sense. There wasn't a single life post anywhere. Oh, it's a mirage. Oh, so there's like the quivering at the base is just heat waves. I see what you're saying. That makes sense. Makes perfect sense. Women handing out cards with the numbers and pictures of ladies of the night outside of Caesar's Palace. Well, I mean, yeah, but that's why I'm calling out this game. What is it? Also, the Vegas doesn't have like an actual skyline, right? It's just like the Vegas Strip is just 2 streets. The rest of it is just sort of suburban sprawl, which, boy, if ever there was a place I would be very uncomfortable having to drive everywhere, it'd be Vegas. If you break down, you're stuck in 5,000 degree weather. Isn't that like isn't it like living on another planet? I can't believe the only way they were willing to countenance like what is it, like public transit underground, like a new U-Bahn of some kind was a Musk media project. Hey, that's how much PR reach that guy has. You need to be able to I just think if ever there was a city anywhere in North America that really ought to have underground public transit, it'd be Vegas, right? Because at least you could think about it. You could build underground malls. You could be connected directly to the casinos. You could have extra casinos. You could have it's a place you don't have to worry about earthquakes and flooding and all that. And you'd have some kind of hiding spot from the 5,000 degree daytime temperatures, right? I mean, anyway. Why we're playing Sonic. Why should we dwell on the unpleasantness of real life Vegas? Oh, yeah, it's terrifying. You hated it and you can't wait to go back. Well, that's like me in Overwatch, I guess. You run the risk of creating a species of gambling mole people. Is that a feature or a bug? Are you describing like what? It sounds like you begin and end with that sentence, and the Vegas like Chamber of Commerce would be all for it. It'd be like, whoa, subterranean mole people, you say? That would help us. Oh shit, I completely. Oh, okay, there we go. Thank you. All right, I was like, oh, I missed it. Oh, I beefed it, bro. Now, as I recall, this orange shit is actually by far the hardest one of these. So, bro, I want to see Super Amy. Okay, yeah, that was incredible. I still can't believe it. I'm still reeling like Big the Cat. There it is. All right, and there's a trick. I do it. See, I'm getting a little upset with the fact that I'm starting to actually internalize the pattern here. I'm getting quote-unquote better, but at what greater cost to my soul? Yeah. Yeah, man, like, damn. Instead of building an actual train tunnel, I saw that. I saw the footage. It's just like the Hyperloop or whatever, and it turned out to, and it ended up just being like some Ed and Eddie ass shit. Like, they just had a couple of cars driving you one way through a tunnel. And it was only like 200 feet or something. Why does life fuck, you know? Like, why does that what we ended up with? Well, I mean, I guess you could say Vegas doesn't deserve better, but still. Maybe it could have, I don't know. A bullet train. I dream of a KTX. I miss the KTX, that's all. So, dude, like, where are you supposed to be that you are positioned to get more than 2 of those? Okay, I have enough. We've made it. We got the emerald. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Allegedly, Super Amy will make her appearance at long last. They're building a high-speed train from LA to Vegas. Oh, okay then. I mean, I guess that's better than nothing. I mean, maybe that will... But if you head in Vegas, if you go to Vegas, where do you go from there? Salt Lake City? See, it's like my fucking monkey's paw wish. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm sorry. I wished for... all the disasters in life, I feel, have been my problem. I got that goddamn haunted monkey's paw. I wished that I could live the neat lifestyle, and that's what caused the pandemic. I wished for high-speed rail, and that's what's connecting us to Vegas instead of like a good Springs. Good Springs. Why does that remind me of Goosebumps? Are we talking about R.L. Stein? Why does it look so similar? Goodreads? Is Good Springs a real thing? Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, come on. What are the odds of getting 3 Eggmans? I was just trying to get a couple rings so I'd have 50 for the next thing. Give me a jackpot. A Joshua Tree. I don't think the high-speed rail is going to take out to the national parks. Ah, there you go. Finally. My just desserts. How many rings do you get for this? 150? Nice. Nice. Dozens of delightful deserts. True enough, but we don't need a high-speed rail to take you out there. That's the one time where nothing but cars is fine. A high-speed rail getting you, like, to San Diego or San Francisco or something else with sand in it. You know? A trampoline park. Is that real? I can't tell where the jokes end and the truth begins. It's just like the opening of Fooly Cooley, but it's instead of lies, it's just it's trolls and pranks and gambles and... I live in an embarrassing world of what is it? Jesters. There we go. Hello. Hello, Marcin Janoska. Phantom Ruby sounds. Yeah. Oh, hey, that's a good point. This could all be an alternate timeline caused by the meddling in Sonic Mania. I like that. And one of the timelines is when Chubby Sonic goes to be in Sonic Forces. And in one of the less depressing timelines, you get this. Amy gets warped into West Side Island and deals with the Death Egg. Wow. Alternate history. Well, what happens to Sonic in this universe? The only reason anyone knows who he is because he thwarted the Death Egg. I mean, is it Amy Adventure from here on out? Damn, player. Damn, I keep missing every single set of rings. How many did it say I needed? Like a million? Oh, too many orbs. Too many orb. 3 rings to go, bro. Come on, bro. You can give me 3 more. Okay. It's like, other than just knowing. Oh, how many more now? Come on, it's gonna be like 250. I was only a little wrong. 210. Oh, this is gonna take a few tries. I can see that much. Fuck. I think you have to be way ahead of the game to be ready for 210 on this one. This sucks. This particular level. Is it just all on the walls from now on? Yep. This is a real bastard of one. Oh, I'm gonna take like 8 more tries on this. I missed so many. I didn't even get hit that much. Well, thank God for the retry. Imagine having to do this in one shot. Imagine having to gather 50 more rings and get to the next one. I'm retrying it. Come on, man. Trampoline parks are real and a great place for bachelor parties, but like just out in the desert? Are they just placed? Is that what's in Joshua Tree? I've never been to Joshua Tree. Is it all trampoline parks? I've been to Yosemite and the one in Utah. Well, the one in Utah, I'm sure there's 40, but there was a big pretty one. There was like Capitol Reef or something. Why is it called reef? Reefs are underwater. Is it because it used to be underwater? Is it still a reef? Is it like Lava Reef in Sonic the Hedgehog 3? Shit. There we go. Oh, I need it. Yahoo. 1,000 degrees. Let's see. Degrees. It's always tough. It's always tough to hang in the summertime. Oh, there we go. Is it alternating each time now? Nope, it tricked me. Tricked me perfectly. It's a little awkward, man. It's kind of janky. I think part of it is too that the shoot is actually 3D. They've actually embraced the third D. It's not like imitation 3D like it was in the original. Amy the Hedgehog in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Hey, you know what? The main problem with trying to jump on board CD-ROM technology prematurely is they didn't get to embrace lock-on technology. If Sonic CD was a cartridge-based game, they could have done this 30 years ago. They got a little ahead of themselves. Sega is always about the latest tech, but sometimes, you know, sometimes it's just not really sustainable. Too much too soon. It's a tale of hubris, a classic tale of hubris. I think I have enough. Okay, 210, great. Well, now that I know where everything is, being able to iterate on this more rapidly is definitely helpful. Ice water and ice cream sandwich. I'll have to deal with my increasingly rapidly lukewarm boba tea with no ice or boba in it. At least it's good for your constitution. Well, there we go. 6 emeralds in the bag. In the bag. How are you? Marcin Janoska. I hope I'm even remotely saying it correctly. But you never do know what the J does. That's just tea. No, it's milky tea. Look at... Oh, what? Oh, my God. Invulnerability frames for the boss? For an infamous boss? Piss. Yeah, at least, you know what? You have like an extra... You have an extra couple seconds. You have like a few more frames. This is like fighting game logic. Bro, why is everybody in Hololive on that Street Fighter 6? A Street Fighter... I mean, I assume... Presumably they're sponsored and such. But boy, oh boy. Is Street Fighter 6 good? I heard Street Fighter 5 wasn't that great. People don't like Street Fighter 5. Please explain to me the difference. Because Street Fighter rules. But ever since 4, I was like, how are they going to update it? This is the last major tech update in 300 years. Have I had Thai iced tea? Hell yeah, that like orange one. Like the really strong orange one that gets your gander every time. Yeah. Is it? I don't know. I can't keep... Sometimes the general like consensus, the commentary culture is that this or that version is very good or very bad, and I don't know. With fighting games, I'm like a dog at a fireworks show. I'm just frightened and just trying to keep track of what's happening on any basic level, and I'm micturating uncontrollably more often than not. After a 6-hour Emperor Lemon documentary, I kind of get why people didn't like Smash Brothers Brawl, but 5 was a letdown. Yeah, that's the one that introduced Juri, though, isn't it? Doesn't everyone love Juri? Isn't she like the fan art darling of the century? Up. I wonder what they change iteration to iteration. It's just like it's such an expertise thing. I'm a benighted outsider. I cannot appreciate the true connoisseur perspective, you know? Ah, the Y, the J is a Y. Okay, so sometimes J is Y, sometimes it's, you know, it's H, and sometimes it's J. Weirdly enough, it's you know what I mean. It's always something. Yeah, four is the one that everyone was so excited about. I remember when the trailers were out for that game, and everyone was like, well, people who like Street Fighter at least were like, oh my God, this is it. This is the day I've been waiting for my whole life. This is why I was born on this earth. And I expected, especially since Street Fighter 2 was around for like 5,000 years and Street Fighter 3 was also around for 3,000 years, I figured 4 would have a very long lifespan indeed, with like DLC and mods and stuff, and then they number sequeled it almost right away, it seems. So maybe it just seems that way in retrospect. Maybe it was actually super long. Was there like how many years between, you know? Maybe it was like 10 years and I just don't remember because I wasn't paying attention. And also, life accelerates as you become elderly, you know? Fuck! Oh, 4 was like 2008 to 2014. When did 3 come out? I remember people still cared about 2 by then. I remember the HD version of 2 came out on Xbox Live and everyone was like, oh my god, look at that. But that was like, you know, it was a game that came out in what, 1991? Oh my goodness. Not too many games from back then are still relevant, unless you're one of those Neo Geo weirdos, am I right? Those guys? Wow, I'm getting a lot of rings. How many am I gonna need at the end? Huh? 90? What? Okay, so this one's... I guess it's good for them to be merciful. Okay, I'm seeing why the next number is so close by. This is hard to do because the rings are random. And there's a ton of opportunities to get clobbered and lose them all. I see how it is. I better get a nice little... I better get a little crumple zone built up then. Oh, I don't like it. I don't like this at all! Oh, that was close. Now I can get hit twice. I can get clobbered 2 entire times and I'll be good to go. No need to worry, everybody. No need to worry. Here we are. Ooh, flashing lights warning. You got the basic gray ass emerald, but you know what? It's Amy has all the chaos emeralds, and now we're gonna see the moment of truth. Okay, let's see how it happens. What happens next? What? It didn't say anything about Super Amy. Crap. Maybe it's only in Sonic 3 or something. Okay, well, that was the end of that stage. I guess we'll find out for sure. I guess I could have found out just then. I already have 50 rings. I still forgot. SF3 came out in 98 or 99, but went under most people's radar because the arcade fighting game was, yeah. That's what killed the Saturn. That was the arcade thing died in the 90s. Not in Japan, of course. I mean, even like Blaze Blue and stuff like that was still doing gangbusters in the still very viable, very busy arcade scene well into the 2010s. But they couldn't have expected the rest of the world to just completely turn their back on their beloved arcades. How could they? It was totally unexpected. Completely out of anyone's reckoning. Put them out of reckoning. Wow. Whoa. If Sonic said every second you're not running, I'm getting closer, I would not care. I want him to come to my house anyway. Oh, shit! I was about to follow that up with a Woody Bonmont, but I just destroyed myself. I thought I was gonna get a little speed boost and go up some ramps. But there were no ramps to be had. Oh, bro, look. Oh, the hammer makes it easier to deal with those guys. They got that Sanshiro. Are we talking about the sumo guy? The spokesperson? Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, Sega died. Well, that was a tale of hubris and smashed asses. Oh. So wait, judo, like the capital of Alaska? Yeah. He was the first Kamen Rider. Man, what a career. And then the guy got to be a spokesperson for Sega Saturn in the only country in the world where it was popular and good. Wow. What a feather in the cap, man. Anchorage isn't the capital, you silly goose. It's some goofy city. They pulled a Florida. It's like they couldn't decide on a better spot, so they just said, fuck it, good enough. You know, they said, good enough. I was trying to quote the joke from the movie Juno because, you know, everyone remembers the movie Juno. But he said judo. That's not the same. What? No Super Amy? Goodness gracious. Yeah. Although Anchorage, I do believe, is the capital of YouTube poops. Because back in the day, in the heyday of YouTube poops, you used to see a lot of clips of commercials for local businesses in Alaska. There's like some mattress store in Wasilla or something like that. I'm like, okay, the only possible way you got that the only possible reason that footage exists is that you are there for it. God damn it, I fell directly into the lava. Oh. So it makes sense to me that some lost soul, some adult-fated creature in the wilds of Alaska sought to express themselves the only way they possibly could, and the result was YouTube. Boop. And I think Orpheus for the win. Maybe even Durham Rocker Z and others. Yeah, man, Anchorage would... They were like the aviation capital of the world for a while, but that all ended. Though it might come back. You never know. Alaska's good to have in the back pocket, you know? It's good, valuable airspace. Hmm? Oh, will she go Super Amy in the cutscene? Wait a minute, what if she discovers the Hidden Palace, right? Hidden Palace was originally supposed to be with a cutscene that would explain Supersonic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, I don't understand why they invented something like lock-on technology and then didn't use it for stuff like DLC content packs. They could have restored Hidden Palace to Sonic 2 with that. What an opportunity! What a missed opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have added so much more data. They only did it for Sonic 3. If only they'd come up with the idea in like 1987, then they would have had plenty of time. Yeah. Oh, I thought I had space. Yeah, I thought I had space. Yeah, but it was restored in this version. Kenny, Hidden Palace was the data was still there. It was in the beta or something. I think most of the data for the stage still existed, and they restored it. Technically, they restored it in the mobile version, but this is based on the mobile version. It's the same guys. The Sonic Mania guys were like they were in charge of porting it to modern platforms for a long time, including like the iPhone and Android, and that's where you can get to the Hidden Palace. So, well, yeah, let's look for Hidden Palace. Let's see if Amy has her precious Super Amy moment. That'd be a cool little Easter egg, wouldn't it? Only those, that would be a deep cut reference. That would be a deep cut acknowledgement. And it would also strongly suggest the veracity of that alternate timeline logic. Let me just get another sip of my regular ass basic bitch tea, I guess. It doesn't make muster. The Hidden Palace is now accessible from the Mystic Cave. It's in here. It's hidden. We'll try to find it. Let's find it. Yoink. Oh god, that was confusing. I don't think the Master Emerald is in here. I don't think it'll, but who knows? Who knows what they've done? I demand a Super Amy. I mean, they got Super Tail. Oh, maybe you need to have the Super Emeralds for that. Maybe they did the same as Tails, huh? That makes sense. You got to get all the emeralds in Sonic 3 before you can go Super Amy. She's a hedgehog. What's so special about Sonic and Knuckles? How come they can go Super? Yeah. The mobile port. I never had the mobile port, but I was aware of it, and I thought, wow, that's a cool idea. What a cool thing they did. It's really nice that they had the idea. Like, that's one of those things where it's like, oh, it would have been nice, but there was a big list of practical reasons we couldn't do it. But it happened. So it's like one of the nice little moments in life, you know? You gotta take those where you can. And you gotta take those where you definitely can, you know? And let's see. I think you have to go... It's the bottomless pit. It's the death pit, right? There's like that one pit with the spikes. If you fall into it, you're done for in this level, but you can kill them even when they're... Oh, I think I missed it. Shit. I did not find it. I am a failure. I couldn't find it. How come I couldn't find it? It was just I should have gone lower sooner, I guess. Oh well. We'll see Hidden Palace soon enough. I'll find it on some kind of level select screen, perhaps. Come on, baby. There we go. And again, oh no, I grabbed the goal post. If I died, I would have I've been restored to a place I could never escape from. It's okay. Ugh. It's like there's that one section of the act where if you fall down into a big bottomless pit, there's spikes down there, right? But they replaced the spikes. Now you just fall into a new stage. And you fight. They even made a new boss battle for it. They made a new Eggman boss battle that you fight instead. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that secret pit was the bottomless pit was unavoidable. It's like the most anxiety-inducing part of the whole stage. I don't know how I managed to completely navigate around it. I'm not intimately familiar with Sonic 2 anymore, I guess. What the hell was that? You saw me fall straight through the platform. You saw that. Oh, I'm glad that was committed to bits. That was filmed. Everyone saw me get robbed. Yeah, it was. It was the evilest thing in the entire game. It was an odd one of Yuji Naka's moments of sadism being indulged, right? Legend has it that he would point out that part of the stage in the debug menu, and he would gather the programmers around. And as Sonic fell to his death, he'd point out and say, "That's you." He'd point to the junior most programmer in the room and say, "That's you." and he would laugh. He would chuckle. Fuck. The timing was like guaranteed to be off. I just don't know. Just don't know how to get away from it. And you know, just numerous true stories from game development. Bro, I wonder what kind of... After seeing that comic book, fuck. Wow, I didn't know they were that smart. I didn't know they could resist me so thoroughly and outfox me. After seeing that Simpsons hit and run coder note thing, I genuinely wonder what kind of crazy ass notes go on in the source code for such a Sonic. That's what Christian Whitehead's new mission should be. He should open a Sonic museum and just show us all the passive-aggressive notes the programming team had for themselves. Maybe they can't get away with that sort of thing in Japan, or maybe you couldn't get away with that sort of thing back in the 90s. But I'm willing to bet that the Sonic Hero source code must have some straight-up opprobriums. Yeah. I really like the remix version of the Zone's music in Sonic Mania, actually. It's very good. Ah, come on, man. I landed that. You gotta let me walk on the top of the stage. Come on. That's stocked. What if that's where they found proof? What if that's where they found the proof? What if that's how they put him away? They dug around the source code for the Kiwi game. For Bayland Wonderworld. Oh my god, that's what it was. That's why it got shoveled out. The source code's full of his enciphered stock trading tips. Oh my god. It's all coming together, bros. That's just a theory. A game theory. Oh wait, dude, Kenny, I think I actually know what you're talking about. Like one of the source codes had a vent. Yeah, like some lady on the team just ditched, like quit the project midway and ran off with some dude, and that's like what he rants about. Yeah. Isn't that fascinating? How many like diary entries are there hidden in game source code, huh? That's why it's called the C programming language. C is short for complaint. CG artist. Complaints and grievances. Ah, technology. Hey. So that's like in the source code though. That's like the computer is just ignoring it. It's just like kind of... It's just fuck. It's just sort of blocked out a little, right? You just sort of add some dashes and it says, okay, don't execute this. It's just lines, but it's there. Yeah. Oh shit. Not to mention leftover files with additional unused assets. Who knows? Isn't that just... It's like every time you load up Super Mario 64, who knows? Like the tear-soaked pages of Dear Diary may be fleeting past our eyes in an unreadable form. It's like a secret ninja code or something. I wonder, just, you know, I wonder how many tales of... Whoa, shit. Oh, come on! I landed safe! I landed safe on that! Give me a gall-darn break. Really now? Well, can I do anything about this? Oh, she does jump different. Bro, I told you she jumps different. Oh, wait, no, hold on. What the hell? It changed. See? You couldn't do this with the other characters. Bro, the hammer thing does something. It's different. I don't know how, but it's different. I don't know if I'm backtracking. I think I'm going the wrong way, actually. This is the only stage that's so confusing you can legitimately go the wrong way. You can get lost. You can get lost, and this is the closest to Sonic CD level design they ever got. But it's still better than anything in Sonic CD. I mean, I get that they were trying. Hell, I did a whole video essay about that. I don't have to talk about Sonic CD again. What? I just did a whole loop. Why am I back here? How is this happening to me? I don't know anything about Sonic 2. Okay, I guess falling, that's the punishment for falling. I guess you have to just make it. I guess you have to just stay up. I guess, okay, I guess that makes sense. Usually if you fall, you're punished with a trip through a slow-ass water section or something like that. But in this case, I guess that's how you know you're making progress, that there's more of those spike traps. Oh my god. All right, well, we're at the boss then. We're at the boss. We're good. You're the boss. This actually is legitimately much easier because of the wide aspect ratio. The music for this zone is good. Yeah. You know, this is Nobuo Uematsu, right? The dreams are do as infinity guy or whatever. He's what was the actual name of the band? Sweet Dreams was the song, right? So what was the band? What was the band called? In any case, yes. I wonder why they don't use him anymore. They should bring him back. Then again, maybe he's not in the game anymore. Maybe he doesn't do composition. Wait, am I crazy? That's the Final Fantasy. I'm switching names then. Okay, who's the guy from the band? I've gotten 3 names wrong so far today. I knew that name sounded familiar, but I didn't know why. Hold on a minute. That is a Sonic. That is a Final Fantasy composer. Sonic to compose. Masato Nakamura. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Okay, he was in the band, and his band's song is the end credits theme in this, and he was the sole composer for the first 2 Sonic games. Before, I guess, the marketing novelty wore off and they decided they were going to go someplace else. Actually, I guess technically they tried to go for a similar type of appeal with Michael Jackson in Sonic 3. But most of the music was still done in-house, which I assume was a significant cost savings. Oh my god. Loke. To loke. It means something between liking and loving something. Oh, I get it. It sounds like... It sounds like a portmanteau involving the word a joke in some way. Huh? I thought it was Loki based. I thought it was low key, you know? Then, oh shit! Okay. Ooh, oh god, man. Oh my god, the reaction time there. Oh my god. I mean, I have infinite lives, so I don't know what I'm so worried about, but still, you saw that. You saw the situation. I am just low key vibing. I don't know. What are the, you know what the kids say. You know the neologisms. Something late stage capitalism, that sort of thing. Look, I'm relatable. I love the young people. I got it. Oh, okay. Low key, loke that. Low key this, loke that. The high key, low key, loke stage capitalism. Wait, get loke, go broke. There we go, it worked. We finally found it. I don't know how it's pronounced. That's the trouble. Oh, fuck. Those starfish are bastard enemy design. Speaking of the bottomless pit and the spitefulness, I think... Wait a minute. Ah! I got this far without realizing she had a sort of ongoing attack. Hold on a minute. Oh my god, I did not even know. How could I have known, bro? Alright, well... I only played 3 hours of this game before I realized one of her core attacks was that. Well, it doesn't help me now because we're on the only vertically oriented stage. Shit! Oh, Lord. Oh, there's no boss in Act 2, but there's no Act 4? Huh? Are we talking about the infamous Act 3 discrepancy of Metropolis Zone? which was originally supposed to be Cyber City Zone, but they ran out of time, and which is exactly the same thing that happened in Sonic 1. The third act looks like Labyrinth Zone because they ran out of time for making assets, and so they had to do some palette swap action, you know? They had to very hurriedly do a little palette swappery. Okay, well, I'm sure there's a way I could have known about this beforehand. I can't believe it took all the way through the entire game to... Oh, you can get the crabs with it. Oh, Lord. Okay, well, better late than never. Actually, that's the perfect attack for... Never mind. I thought I could deal with the mantis, too, but... This is like all the bug VTubers, you know? Why are there so many bug VTubers, and why are they always so good? I found there's a bug named Vesper. I don't mean the Hollow Star, though the Hollow Star is fine and good too. But the Vesper is a horror boog VTuber who's playing Silent Hill 2, born from a wish. Cultured boog detected. God damn it! Oh no! Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? What is that a line somebody spliced onto that one clip of the crab getting sucked into the pipe at the bottom of the ocean when the thing's done cutting into it? Yeah, remember that? It's like the deep sea, you know, and the little auto axe thing is cutting into the pipe, and then the atmospheric pressure goes plumb loco and sucks the crab in. Crab gets annihilated like instantly, unborn, they say. Yep, there we go. Okay, it's hard to control her once she's on a swinging rampage, but I always knew Amy was a swinger. Doesn't have much of a choice. She's got to share her man one way or the other. Elise, Blaze, hashtag never rouge, unfortunately for Sonic. But you got probably Honey the Cat, you know? It's like a temporarily embarrassed millionaire, right? She's a temporarily embarrassed monogamist. But unfortunately for her, she's never canonically smooched Sonic, and only one lady has. And that straight up brought him back from death. That's got to be a little, you know, emasculating. Whatever the small girl version of emasculation is. Is Amy an incel? Are we prepared to call her that? Can we canonically say that she's very representative? She's the only playable girl character in classic Sonic, and she's also the only incel character in fiction. Effemulation. Oh god. Effemulation sounds like a mid-aughts ROM hack website, you know? It sounds like where you'd have to go to play this game with Amy as a playable character in the past, you know? Circa 2008. Effemulation.net. And then that's where you'd find your precious Sonic 2 mods. There we go, we finally made it. Once again, I respect the experimentational nature of this. I respect that they're trying to do something different with like a vertical level design. It's not their fault that it's non-viable and all that. It's just, you know, it's just that it doesn't fucking... it's just really, you know? Here, let me, okay. It's just, you know, people tend to say this is the most tedious level. I tend to agree. I always liked getting here because the music sounds so triumphant, and it's like, wow, you're getting rewarded for your long struggle. This is what it was all leading up to. Uh-oh. Which I guess is it's a metaphor for wageism, you know? I guess we're all wages in this crazy world, and Metropolis Zone is posting the ultimate L. Sonic CD's US boss theme fits Act 3 more than the Zone theme. It's just that bad. Is that the one with like all the... Wait. Is that like the really creepy horror music? With like all the laughter? Is that the... Yeah. The problem... Sega of Japan knew what they were doing aesthetically with the whole CD thing and like trying to CD quality audio. I mean, it's not like the music in the US version's bad per se. It's just that it does not fit the game at all. The JP soundtrack fits the pacing and the tone a lot more. It was the same thing with Echo CD. Whenever they did the CD soundtracks, they always had like way too elaborate compositions. No one who wasn't working with meaty chiptune stuff understood what the needs of an old school video game were, you know? They're composing like an album. Half the time the music is still in some kind of, oh god, there's not, you see it, nothing you can do about it. Half the time you're like done with the stage by the time the music is still in its intro section, you know? It's like people are going all, you gotta be I don't know, whatever that jazz band is, Adventure. You gotta be Adventure, but they're going all Modest Mouse, you know? And that's it. That's the extent of my musical reference knowledge. I cannot possibly be more articulate than that in that manner. I'll never be able to. That's it. I've already overextended. I've already overextended my cultural reference points. Shit. Oh my god, look at this. Look how much. I think you're just expected to be Sonic. I think the idea is that you're just fully expected to be supersonic by this point, because then you can just breeze through all this. The downside is if you ain't supersonic, you are screwed. I mean, the idea of going through all the extra hell of doing the special stages, that you will, you know, compensate for that by having an easier end game is a sound theory. It works just fine on paper, but it's not really, oh god, it's not very iterative, right? Like you either get it or you don't. And it's so hard to try again when you fuck it up. That's a bolt, not a screw. What are we talking about? Do I look like a... It could be a tap a die and some WD-40. Oh my god, can I get it? Oh, look at this. Amy's OP. Nice. Ah, I fucked that up. The advantage of the century and I blew it. Okay, hold on a minute. I got this. Bro, is that what you're meant to do? Are you supposed to pop? Are you supposed to like bounce off those things in the first place? Damn, that was nice. Oh, that was the easiest that boss has ever been without being supersonic. Well, you know, it's a rivet. It's rivet. It's a rivet, Zeg. It was riveting. Playing the whoa, Tails is canonically here. It never occurred to me. How come it's not? You can kill the turtles. You can kill them fully and finally. Oh my god. It's bothered me for years that the turtle robots are indestructible in this. But at long last, they have a viable weakness. Wait, could I not? Was that not what happened? Oh, never mind. I killed something else. Okay. I don't know what happened then. So how come those robots don't need a thing in them? I guess they're not intelligent. I guess that's the key. They seem to be utterly moreless and directionless now. They don't have any self-awareness. I guess that makes more sense. The robots inherit their intellect from the being that fuels them, you know? So I guess it's kind of a I have no mouth and I must scream kind of deal. They're just jets with a face. I mean, I guess that... I don't know what the advantage of that was. I guess he's just a weirdo. I guess it's just Robotnik is a weird guy. You know? Don't boom the badniks. The animals will fall. Some of them are cuckies, right? Some of them are cuckies, so they can probably alight. I don't know why they insist on putting so many turtles here. I guess this is kind of the most diabolical thing Robotnik ever did. I've got robots, Sonic, and if you blow them up, all the critters are going to splatter horrifically. Damn, look how many idle animations she's got. Fuck. Oh my god. She was swooning over something, and it almost cost her everything. See, most of those were birds. Okay, a few turtles, granted. Granted, a few of them are turtles. But the birds, Zig, the birds' canonical name is Cucky. What do you think? I don't know my Sonic lore? The chickens, the chicken characters. It's too irresistible, bro. Look, that hammer move just like cuts through them like butter. Speaking of music, what do you think of what I uploaded in the Discord? Shit, hold on a minute. Wait, when did you? When was this? I did not check the Discord effectively the last couple of days. Lo siento. My brain fell apart. I saw potato news and that was it. I'll check it out promptly. What was it? Was it in the music channel or was it in one of the others? I totally spaced it. Just like over time, I don't have to be the most recent. Oh, okay. Nice. It's handy to have hella playlist access. Whoa. Oh, now that I have the high speed. Oh, never mind. Okay. Forget exactly what I was about to say. I thought I could replicate the success of being supersonic on this. Motherfucker, I just realized I have to deal with the boss. I have to deal with this stage's boss without being super. I don't know if I have it in me, fellas. Oh no, I have to go. I can't circumnavigate the stage either, can I? Oh no, bro. I have to actually do the whole like jumping over the wings thing. Oh no. This is gonna be, well, gonna be a legit challenge. Poor Amy. Oh no! Gotta avoid the upskirt angles, man. This ain't no Sonic Adventure. Adrian Colantes, hello. How are you? Are you all up on this? Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh god! I thought there was more conveyors. I thought there was another conveyor. I forgot. I panicked. I fell to my death. I fell to my ignominious death there. All right, so we'll just do that again. We'll take another crack at that. Don't worry, it's easy to get 100 rings. I think they do it so that you can farm deliberately, so you can do so. Womp. I like that they fixed that little glitch that the blades don't hurt you. I think the whole reason they put the shield there so you can glitch through that fan without getting hurt. And they didn't have time to fix it properly. Oh, how come I didn't have that before? How did I move past that? Yeah, it's occurred to me on many occasions that the critters, you know, maybe in Sonic Origins, maybe the next patch they do can be a merciful sky chase. Then again, it does make sense. Robotnik would just put you in this sort of game theory situation. Okay, Sonic, there's a bunch of things guarding me, but if you kill the robots, they fall to their horrible demise. That's villainous. That's the most villainous he was until Sonic Adventure 2. Avoid the word cucky to avoid demonetization, but I'm not monetized to begin with. That's the freedom that comes with it. Is that why they've downplayed the fact that the character's name is in fact Cucky? It's what his name is, though. The chicken's name is that. Oh god, oh god. What is this? What is this? What is this? Why was it gone? You know, for the longest time, that was like, oh god. It did not occur to me that those little gray things spitting out the side were gun turrets. I mean, now I see it, but for the longest time, I just didn't know what the hell they were. Like a little part of the ship belches out like a black mass of some kind. This ship has tumors or something. It's like, okay, now I get it. But it takes a little tiny bit of imagination to see what they're trying to get you to see with old-timey graphics. That's kind of part of the appeal. But it's also not usual to see stuff playing at all with your perception of the Z-axis, you know? I don't know why there's random ceiling tiles patching up parts of the hull of this ship, you know? Okay, here. I gotta go. Okay. That was the perfect timing right there. See? What? How on earth? Oh, hold on a minute. I know what to do. Yeah, there we go. You just gotta... The trick is to stand perfectly still on top of that little skate push thing. Man, I haven't had to come this way in such a long time. I'm always supersonicking my way through this with zero effort. Ah! Apparently, if you see this level at scale, it actually is ship-shaped. It does have the general intended shape, you know? What in the hell is this? How come I'm not destroying this? Okay, great. There we go. Thank you. I'm starting to panic. I'm like, don't give me puzzles to solve, bro. I'm not in the mood. Okay, great. Okay, the hammer makes it way easier. Okay, nothing to worry about then. Never mind. False alarm. Because having to jump on the little rotating things and get that thing the old-fashioned way is not easy. Alright, hidden extra guy. And now Amy shall be Atypically courageous and deal with the reaches of far space. They had to make so many new Amy sprites. They had to make her victory pose and everything. Let's see it. Let's see what happens. It's very atypical. Seen her. Oh my god, her little tiny girl arms are gonna get ripped right off. She can't possibly withstand the G-forces. Oh no! It reminds me of King of the Hill when he's stuck inside the tornado. And then like it cuts to his feet and you see his underwear come off and there's like a wind chime sound. It's like exactly it. Damn, is this taking longer than usual? Damn. See, I also never quite got that they were kind of faking the perspective with them getting into space. I always thought that in their depiction of it, the sky just ends and now you're in space. I think you're supposed to sort of envision that they're sort of just flying through the atmosphere towards you a little bit, and then the perspective change is sort of a cheat. Ah, bro, this hammer thing makes life way easier. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess I'll have to, but it's a different word though, right? Oh, does the hammer make this easier too? Let's see. Bro, I don't know why do they even bother with Sonic? I mean, Amy's clearly the more powerful being. I don't even have to be super to deal with this. Look at this. Bro, look at this. The hammer lets you get him without even needing the entire attack cycle to happen. Oh my god. See, that's the weird thing with the Sonic universe, is that Sonic always ends up being consistently the least powerful character in it. The first type of robot Sonic. Is it just a weird coincidence that both Sonic 2 and Sonic CD both separately introduced a metallic Sonic doppelganger? I mean, I guess that's kind of an obvious place to go with this, since his enemy is a robot maker that would eventually try making a robot Sonic. Not just running through all the obstacles naked as the dawn with absolutely no plan on how to proceed. Yeah, it's not great. It doesn't work. I think we got some evidence to the contrary, Marcin. I think Amy's probably the ultimate life form. I think we kind of got fed a bill of goods there. What, we don't see the cutscenes? We don't see Tails in his little manga sequence of the birds telling him to go rescue whoever? Does this happen if you play as, oh, I guess this would happen if you play as Tails, huh? Okay, then. So instead of the little sequence of Tails getting in the plane and taking off, the new cutscene is just really having time to contemplate your imminent death. Poor Amy, her ears are exploding, her cochlea is just ricocheting off of a weather main someplace. Hey, look! And now those aren't the guys I said before. I don't know the names of these birds. I think they're just flickies. Are flickies a demonetization risk as well? But in any case, I only remember two animals, the flickies because they had their own arcade game, and the cuckies for obvious reasons because it's such a catchy name. Amy wondering where it all went wrong. Oh no, Tails is just straight up peeping. Oh my god. Time for the zoom in. There it is. She did kind of an underwhelming peace sign. Very stereotypical 90s idol garu pose. When you get right down to it. Well, you know, I regret everything. I regret not realizing she did a running, swinging, like, passive attack until like 10 hours in. But, you know, it worked out. It's a pretty good one. I thought it was just a mid-air attack, but the mid-air attack made many of the bosses wildly easier. Shadow is unnecessary now in this continuity. We got the much more, you know. Yeah, why doesn't Sonic bring a hammer? Why doesn't, you know? I can see Knuckles is just dedicated to his martial arts, but I mean, if Sonic had a hammer too, he'd be even better because he's faster and jumps higher. You know, if you could produce from hammer space a melee weapon, he'd be even more considerable of a force to deal with. Bro, I don't know if you can hear the thunder, but it's starting to get extreme. This has no immediate consequences, but if the stream suddenly goes away, you'll know why. Last time Sonic had a weapon, the game bombed. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Sonic Labyrinth when he had the iron shoes or whatever. I don't know if that quite counts as a weapon. It is certainly an armor class. So, wait, who's the musician that kind of took over after Jun Sonoe parted from the series? Like there's like a Toyomi something or other. Somebody was in charge of making the music for like the storybook games and Sonic 06. They did a swell job. There's so many talented music people in Sonic Team. Too bad they downsized so much and no one felt that their careers were secure. Now, that documentary about the doom of Sonic Team in the early thousands. What? I'm not pretending it doesn't exist. I'm just saying mostly Jun Sonoe wasn't around for it. Yeah, what's up? I guess it is the rainy season. I guess it is that time of year. Oh, I forgot they added a cutscene to establish additional context, segueing into Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Whoa, bro. Well, there's Knuckles. There's his little peepers right there. Anime. How did all this happen from just Amy hitting two robots with a hammer? I don't understand the vulnerabilities of Robotnik's devices. Okay, let's well, we certainly can't finish Sonic 3 in one go because it's 4 hours long. It's 18 hours long. It's 230 hours long. But let's see what it's like. Oh, I want to be Amy. Yeah, let's go. All right, we got that. What? They already added her canonically to the logo? Oh my god, look at this. How many permutations are there? You can only be Amy and Tails or Amy alone? What's up with that? Should I be Amy and Tails? Does that make sense? Are we just like totally NTRing Sonic? Who's NTRing who in this case? Oh, go, Guerilla! Yeah, I know. It's been like a busy season for some reason. I guess we've had a lot to do. We've had Donkey Kongs, we've had Sonics. What's she doing? Why is she like hunkered down terrified? Shouldn't you just like sit in the plane then? Oh, because there's no super... Wait a minute. Are you telling me there's no Super Amy? Wait, there's no cutscene explaining the loss of the Chaos Emeralds then. What happened? What happened here? What happens if you play as Tails? I haven't played as Tails yet. Uncle Ben, what happened? Is that a Spider-Man? Oh god, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man. I guess I could though. Maybe there's a showing sometime tonight, eh? Let me go and find a Spider-Man. I already missed Murio. I don't think there's anyone still showing Murio. Huh? When did I play Sonic CD? I played all the Sonic games at some point or another, for sure. I don't know if I think I played them all on Sonic Origins even. I didn't play Sonic CD as Amy today. We started with 2. We started with 2 because 2 is the one everyone loves. Everyone is legally married to a copy of Sonic 2. And then it's like, you know, what more logically follows 3? Better off not seeing Mario, but Spidey slaps. Yeah, it looks like it's heavily inspired by Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, and I love that movie, so I guess I better check it out. You know, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, it's one of those movies where it's like, normally I don't care that much about the source material, but it's like, if it's good, it's good. I'll check out this Spider-Man. I'll check Spider-Man and Boots. Spidey and Boots: The Last Wish. Oh, hold on a minute. It's getting too fast. I'm trying to read. Kamen Rider X. Wow. A celebrity guest... Fuck! A celebrity guest appearance. I totally screwed that up. I don't want to try it again. No, thank you. Have you played the one Japanese game where Sonic is a cop? Oh, that like ride thing. I know where it is. It's like the Sonic Waku Waku policeman or something like that. Yeah, isn't that... I'm aware of it. There's a bunch of weird 90s Sonic attraction stuff, right? There's like one where he's a popcorn machine too, right? Y'all 9. Yeah, so close and yet so incredibly far. Boy, I can really relate to this jungle environment right now. It's so sultry and humid out. And I can really feel the thunder affecting the air pressure betwixt my brain. So it's like full immersion gaming. And Kamen Rider X Super Sentai, why hello. I saw the green, I thought you were Kermit the Frog. That's not a joke. Kermit the Frog drops into chat a lot. We got some celebrity chatters. I don't know why. I don't know why we've had this celebrity arc lately. Kermit the Frog, Kamen Rider. And it is at this moment that Amy begins to realize she's in way over her head. She shouldn't have come here. That's a Game Gear game, right? Oh, wait, aren't all the Game Gear games in this now? Isn't that part of the quote-unquote upgrade? It's not part of the upgrade of Sonic Origins Plus, is that all the Game Gear games are accessible? What the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Why? It's despawning before I can get into it. What the hell is that all about? Man, my brain is melting as of 2 hours ago. Boy, same. I mean, by that I mean more like 48 hours ago. I won't bother getting all the rings. I don't need the continues. This is the coin version of the game, so it kind of disincentivizes vigilance. Get blue balls! Oh boy, I'm no stranger to that. I do this all the time. I'm a blue ball meister. Is it any coincidence that they got rid of Cucky in Sonic 3 and also introduced the blue balls minigame? Huh? Bro, wait, why is there a blue ball emoji? Why is there that? Why is that, like, why was that handy? Why was that ready? Why was that available to you at a moment's notice? Oh, yeah. The infinite blue sphere generator. Wait, can you access that in Sonic Origins in any way? I know that's like, I know Yam's favorite thing in the world is the infinite blue spheres. I mean, I think literally she has said that's her favorite thing in the entire, her hands down favorite game of all time. Don't know if I'm misquoting or oversimplifying, but that is, she's the one person I know who really, really like the blue sphere minigame. You just had to type in blue? How come that's not more common? How come there's all these like enciphered emojis like eggplants and whatnot, and yet there's actually a blue spheres emoji? Why is that there? What is it useful for? What generally, I mean, like what is it, what ostensible use does it serve? You know? What theoretically? Ah, bro, what? I think the Korean place will be closed today. I want Korean food, bro. I want Korean food, but I think it's impossible. Wait, can I hammer out can I knuckles it? Can I do knuckles? Oh, come on. They should let me knuckles it. They should let me be Knuckles the Echidna for a moment. I can't use the special shields. I should be allowed to do other things. Oh, look at this. Oh, did you see that? There's like a little ground land combo you can do as Amy if you use her swinging hammer move. Oh, it lasts a while too. Wow. Wow! Ah, green sphere which turns into blue. I mean, you know. Wait, what? There's also new blue spheres? They introduced a new kind of sphere? Huh? Is that true? Is that am I going crazy? Are you gaslighting me? I mean, am I getting girl bossed right now? Is it because I'm playing as Amy? Is it because I'm actually, am I actually the, am I girl bossing and being gaslit at the same time? It's a busy day. It's a busy day. She does a drop dash. I know that, but it's like a combo attack. Or no, it's like, I mean, like when she's dashing, she swings the hammer and destroys everything in her path. It took me a long time to figure that out. We pretty much played through all of Sonic 2 without figuring that out. Oh, god damn it. I thought I had, okay, I thought that would work out better. Okay, you know what? Oh, whoops, I hit the wrong button. Whatever, there's plenty of opportunities. I thought I could just back into it and I'd be fine, but like, I don't know, man. I wasn't thinking. I guess I wasn't thinking. I guess that was the problem. I was thinking in terms of like peer pressure. It was the, you know what I mean? It's all the kids at school were doing it, and so I thought, you know what I mean? I guess I just wasn't thinking. That's what happened. Red balls. Can we get the red spheres in chat, please? Can we get some red spheres in chat? Oh, that'd be like a new Sonic-based shibboleth in lieu of F's in the chat. F's in chat. Outdated, cringy, boomer-esque. Red spheres in chat. Hip, modern, esoteric. Indicates that you are a man of culture. Just get the, you know, it's like lets you know that you're a step ahead of the game. The ultimate status signal. Uh-oh. I don't know. don't remember anything else about where to get the Emeraldos, but I know there's 1,000 opportunities. You don't have to worry about it till the Sonic and Knuckles half. Red orbs everywhere you look. Wow, wow, wow. We're really commemorating failure here. That's the theme. That's the theme. All right, let's I'm gonna do a drop dash on the part where we have to outrun the thing, right? Oh god. I wonder if it works on the sideways I wonder if it works on the sideways guys in the Marble Garden, right? There's also Pink Sphere, which teleports you to other Pink Sphere. What? Can this be? Look at her go. Look at her go. Oh, that's a nice animation, isn't it? It's kind of hard to see because she's wreathed in flame, but... Run at me! This isn't the vacation you thought it would be. Oh my god. Just getting in over her head because she's trying to impress a dude. Oh my god. Inadvisable, inadvisable, terrible, terrible fate. Now, it's not too far off. It's not too far off from what happened in Sonic Adventure 2. She infiltrated a secret government base and almost got freaking annihilated for her trouble. All right. I'll just get those 2 free hits. I don't want to get greedy. I don't want to fall and have to do that auto-scrolling part again. There we go. Two cycles. You know, that the fire sphere makes it almost impossible to lose. Come on, man. Wait. Oh, I am using the hammer. You just can't see because it blends in so perfectly with the fire. That yellow shade blends in with the red so perfectly. It just looks like an even more detailed fire orb. Wow. And so Knuckles still is my arch nemesis. They should replace Knuckles with Rouge. Then it would be like a girl boss, you know, cat fight. Oh, Blaze the cat. Then it would be an actual cat fight. Hooray. Womp. So green heart, blue orb, and then this is getting more confusing for the minute. The symbology. You know, in traditional Japan, there were but 4 colors: red, black, white, and blue. So it would be even harder to differentiate the semiotic significance of all these new orbs, you know? This is just goes to show how heavily the Western influence has been a part of Sonic DNA since the get-go, you know? Oh my god, no! Oh my god, did you see that? I just did the most unlikely sequence that's possible. I fell invincibly on top of the guy who bounced me, and I clipped through the platform and hit a spring from the opposite side and got jettisoned back to the beginning of that sequence. Good thing I had an air bubble, or I would have been in drowning danger. Bro, since when does Amy know how to do the rolling in a ball move? I mean, she is a hedgehog, and so she's one of the only creatures... Whatever, you know what? Tails can do it. I guess I can't question it. Tails is the only creature that categorically should not be able to do that, right? Ooh, does her hammer move benefit her against the little piranhas, the little lychee piranha guys too? Ah, well, it does have 1,001 uses. Let me try this. I'm gonna try something. It works. It works. Little drop dash attack move. Oh my god. Oh my god, you can hit the boss before the battle even starts, bro. I shouldn't have been so cavalier about my my water bubble there because then it's like now it's gonna be harder to do this race part at the beginning of the next act, you know? Okay. Well, the hammer definitely made that easier. A weapon extended my reach. I didn't have to be good at that at all. I just had to hammer him a few times. Oh wow, I'm a regular hammer brother. Wow. The whole hammer-based mechanics. Oh, it does work sometimes. Okay, that's nice. What's this? There's a bridge now? Since when? What the hell is this? What, are they making adjustments for me? I do kind of miss the catapult move, the Sonic Adventure era, like when you're running and the hammer comes out and you can kind of like flip yourself up in the air. But maybe there was a reason they couldn't do that. Maybe it would have broken some level design. Now this is already pretty close to broken. Now this is already... Yoink! I only, Sega CD was just like, it's the last one I want to try just because it's such a project. Oh, God. Wait. Oh, no, there wasn't a baddie bot, was there? What happened? Bonk? Oh, no, I think he was just expressing I think he was just, is sort of articulating the experience of the game. Where I was utilizing the bonk bot. I was, you know, I got the hammer, right? So I'm like bonking sequentially, you know. It's possible I'm wrong, but I do believe, yeah, I just provided sound effects. Yes, yes. Oh, wow, that's a much more succinct way of saying what I was saying. You should write copy for me. It's why I pay the big bucks. It's why you get paid. That's why you gotta hire people who know how to do that. It's been 10 years to try to explain it. Summarized it very nicely. All at once! Son of a bitch! God damn, that was scary, but it worked out. There we go. Look at that. The sound effects. Yeah, we got Amy. We just need. I thought copywriters charged by like the word or the page or something. You can't charge by the hour. How do I know how long it takes? What if it takes you the rest of your life? What if you don't get paid until your job is done? Like, and what if it takes eternity? What if it's like the devil on Smiling Friends? You know? Then where do we go? And then we'll have nowhere to redress our legal dispute because the universe ended. We'll have to take our dispute to the galactic court. By which I mean Space Jam. Space Jam. Space Jam. Hey, wait. Is that a good idea for a trashy daytime TV show? Come on, here's my pitch. Here's my pitch. Legal disputes are settled via basketball game. Hmm? Yeah? You like that? People have a dispute over like, you sold me a car and it was a lemon. All right. Here it is. Y'all lace up. We'll be, yeah, and then there's like lots of puns you can have. You can be like, judge whoever presiding. And wasn't there like a judge who actually became a referee in some way or something like that? It's like kind of the same job, right? And then they could be like legally enforceable. You've both agreed to this. Or you can choose a champion, right? You can hire professional athletes. Order in the court. That's a good order in the courts. And pluralized, and then like the S could be super stylized. Why did you turn into your super form? Wait, what? What did you drown during the act complete cutscene? Can that happen? I don't think it would happen. Oh no! Are you getting disconnected? Is there a stream trouble? That happens. Fittingly that it would happen on a water level. I don't think I did turn into my super form. Or do you mean I just did so well? Is it a figurative super form? Okay, hold on a minute. Poor Amy. She looks so frantic when she's balanced precariously on an edge. Wow, they had to do so many. Does she have the same sprite for all 3 games? Is that it? Like, because Sonic and Tails have different sprites, right? Okay, there was a lag earlier. I wonder if the maelstrom commencing had something to do with that, right? Is it possible that the lag was being influenced by the terrible, terrible weather? Wow. It's like we're all part of this world, you know? It's all sort of interconnected, isn't it? Like, oh shit. We were suffering a bit of an electron surplus. And that caused the transmission of data to become compromised. In a good way, though, you know? It gave you some blessed moments of silence in which to contemplate, you know, life and our collective situations and scenarios, you know. I wasn't situated correctly. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh, that works great for those things. They don't have time to launch their shit at me. Come on. No. Oh, what are the odds? That hitbox was like marginal as hell. So marginal, it should get a Reddit account. Damn. I relate to that hitbox. It was marginal as hell. that hitbox was a neat, for God's sake. That's see, I got a million of them. You gotta make it more relatable by the minute. Why do you relate to a hitbox? Well, because they're the wrong kind. You're acting like there's a right kind. What is this? How come I can't get up there? Can I jump higher? Oh, what? How the hell did that work? Once again, questionable heat. That hitbox once again was marginal. That hitbox was so marginal. It's not even on the voter registration rolls or something. Oh, I'm trying here. trying to make sense of the whirling torrent of color. Now this is the bluest of the blue spheres because we're on a blue sphere. The entire game takes place on a giant blue sphere, a metaphor for Earth. This is like a Carl Sagan quote, right? We're in that like little picture of the Earth, of the dang old Earth being like a tiny orb in a sunbeam, right? But what's behind the photographer, right? You know, it's like, man, it's all a big rat race, man. It's like the man's keeping us down, man. That's the Carl Sagan quote. That's the Carl Sagan quote I'm talking about. Man, the man's keeping us down and shit. I don't think Carl Sagan ever said that exactly, but he said it in so many words. He was cool. He was a cool dude. He seems like he was a cool dude. Come on. He would have said it. If he didn't say it, it's only because he was too busy. You know what I'm saying? The man equals gravity. Yeah, man. The man's keeping us in our cage, bro. By cage, I mean like the ground. Yeah, definitely. The man is an immersion property. It's an interaction between particles, man. Wait, what? That was only my third emerald? I fucked up 2 of them? Dang it. I'm really pulling a bathroom time this time. Aww. Go, 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 go. The orbs inside those pillars are so strange looking, but they also look correct somehow. Does that make sense? Does it make sense that semiotically they make perfect sense to me? I don't understand what they're supposed to be. When you think, like, just seeing them in passing, they look right. But when you think about it for like a 10th of a second, it's like, no, wait, something's wrong there. What is that? What is that? So much of Sonic 3 is orb-based. Do you ever notice that? Ever notice how Sonic 3 is like the most orb-based Sonic game ever? What was the theme of Sonic 2? I guess it was like, just being fast. I guess Sonic 2 was the first truly gotta go fast Sonic game, but also, like, Sonic 1 was the sinusoidal experience, right? Up and down kind of pacing. And then this one's all about them orbs. Shit! That's why they feel so distinct from one another, right? They're similar but distinct, just like the 3D Mario games, you know? And Snow. Oh my god. How do I get that? Oh, I missed that. I like how satisfying and pink the 1-up is, though. For some reason. Oops. It's so orb-based that you would think it had something to do with Echo the... My god, you're right. What the... We're onto a thesis here. This is the orb era of game design. That sounds like a donkey quote. 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna get away from him now. Man, I can get him from the ground level of the water boss. Dude, there's so many mechanics you just don't need to bother with. Oh. Wow. Imagine having to time your jumps on those explosions and jump on the pillar like a scrub. Imagine having to do all that effort when you could just jump and spam the hammer attack. Wow. Wow, Amy is really the OP. She's the GOAT. Amy, they call her Rosie the Rascal. Because they don't want to admit that she's the first GOAT character in Sonic. Oh. That level felt so much like getting over it. What, which one? This one? The previous one? By this one, I mean the one I was on moments ago. The Hydrocity, Hydroman, Hydraulics. McPherson brand hydraulics for your Toyota Corolla 2005. A message to hard what of water rabbits? Oh, a herd of water hoobits. I don't know what we're talking about. What? Oh, is it because I emancipated the rabbits from the canister? Do rabbits travel in herds? Is that correct? What's a group of rabbits called? What are they traveling? What's a unit of rabbit group? The orb level. Oh, I see what you mean. Yes. All of it was. Oh god. Everything was complete. Yeah. It's like we're getting blue orbs on the blue orb level, and then there's what the hell is this? There we go. I mean, then the spinning top, which is just an abstracted 2-dimensional orb, really. It didn't work right. Because the programmers were clearly just eager to get back to orbing. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Why is it not working? This is weird, man. The mechanics of my... Aw, you bitch. You bitch. I'm talking about the orb, not Amy. I am referring to the spinning top as a recalcitrant bitch. Amy is fine. Amy has done nothing to get my ire yet. But make no mistake, if she crosses me, it'll be instantly all goodwill is forgotten. Electron surplus. Sounds like a Sonic 3 Knuckles zone. The Electron surplus zone. Yeah. It's odd. It's an oddball little level thing. Yeah, it's like vaguely sciencey, but also sort of wrong, and also like an oddly specific combination of concepts. Dude, just Amy, please. Was this always this hard? I don't remember having this much trouble with the spinning top. Maybe Sonic is just better at speeding up to sustainable levels better, you know? I question it. I question the efficacy of it running on a spinning top. Wouldn't it just like run in circles? Why does it go forward at all, you know? Here it is, boys. The most forgettable level in all of Sonic 3. Which isn't saying much. I mean, there's lots of nice levels, but... my stanza. At least 50 isn't an important number anymore. Yoink! So many secrets. So many occasions where your venturesomeness will be rewarded instantly, you know? Isn't that nice? Just like rocket power, like getting the kids all to the skate park. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Do I ever sound like I know what I'm talking about? Okay, let's. This is the one you just have to. If you can ignore the avarice, if you can ignore the siren call of them rangs, you're good. Just blue sphere them suckers, and you're good to go. It's very rapid progress, rapid fire. Oink. And good. Oh, see, this one was on the right side. I was on the right side of history this time, boys. You're even eliminating the red ones that were there to begin with. So it's like, you know, you're just in the right spot for it. Oh god, there's four. There's just a lone group of four. I remember this. I remember this stage. This is the one where there's like the one hidden thing that's hard to get a hold of, and you got to really keep your. You got to scan the horizon. Oh my god, it's a race against speed. The one time in Sonic history, you gotta not go fast. You gotta be done before you're going fast. There we go, man. Wow. Okay, I did it. Does anyone truly know what they're talking about? No, that's the big secret. That's the secret of the snipe hunt. Everyone's just making it up as they go along. Once you realize that, it all falls into place. It makes much more sense. Bro. It's getting so hot. It's getting so hot in Cuban, even with the rain cloud. You know when it's like rain cloudy, but it's still wicked hot out? Ugh. You know what I'm saying? It's the mugginess. Now it's even moister out, so there's nowhere for the moisture to go. And so you just sweat like a Midwestern showrunner in a LA rental car. Fuck, man. Okay, there we go. Boink. All right, let's get the hell out of here. Por favor. I just need to be. We're all owed succor from Marble Guard. All right. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how that could have possibly happened, but you know what? Just the way it goes. Come on. The hammer should have worked. That is exactly a situation that the hammer is practically designed for. At least I don't have to do the complicated ass Knuckles version of this boss. I was wondering what they would do. I mean, it's different. It's different. Shh. Wait, maybe this boss is always the same. I'm not sure. At least Amy still jumps super high, which kind of makes her the best character in the game. I think she's a little slower than Sonic. I think that's the only thing I can really notice. I think her top running speed's a little slower and her acceleration's a little different, and that's it. Otherwise, it's pretty much just Sonic with a weapon. Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Smash Brothers Melee. Let's get Amy Rose, this version of her mind. Rosie the Rascal in Smash Brothers. Come on now. Rosie the Rascal and Waluigi, you know? And the latest blue-haired anime guy. I mean, they got enough blue-haired anime guys. Why not a pink-haired anime girl for a change, right? There we go. I did it. I remember. I remembered. We get to skip the rising earth part of the level. Boy. She can always follow, always, you know. Yeah, can't catch him. She's just consigned to what? It's you know, my turnism. She'll never be president. It's tough. It's tough, you know. We always gotta you gotta confront that vivid possibility. Dreams are a finite resource, Amy. I'm afraid that's just the case. Fuck, man. Come on, man. I didn't know that's where that was. Oh, I'm back to the beginning. Oh, good. I regret everything. I should have just gone the normal way. Is it too late to go back and do it all over again? It's of uncertain age and parentage. That seems to be the case with all the Sonic characters. She's also, I mean, I think maybe she's about the same age as Tails. I think they aged her up in subsequent versions. But, fuck, come on, there's no way. I don't know where that is. I don't have enough control over the spinning top. I need a profusely sweating emote. I just need to be drenched coyote. In order to be more authentic to the experience of trying to be... Here we go. I want to go up. Oh, I believe she's 12. It's possible. Oh my god, please. It's so hard to get this to go where you deliberately want it to, though. Why does it accelerate so fast sometimes and so slow others? Like, look at this. Now it's not going up. There, now it is. Oh, come on. Clip upwards. Jesus, do me a favor here. There it is. Okay, great. She waited a wish to age herself up. What the hell is that? Oh my god. I sank really fast. Oh, I should have gone the normal way. This is way harder. This so-called shortcut is way harder. You got to be on the ball to get up here in the first place. Well, also, we've more or less established that Sonic Mania, like the 2D Sonics and the 3D Sonics, are two entirely different continuities. It's sort of a, well, I guess it's a Spider-Man thing now. You know, alternate universe takes of the same characters. I love how it ends you right there. What a stupid thing. Are we done? Oh, God. Ooh, Marble Garden. Ooh, Marble Garden. Oh, my favorite Sonic 3 stage. Why is it just grass assets? Can't it be, like, red or something? Wouldn't it be marble? Shouldn't it be a marble-based stage, like the Marble Zone? That at least looked like a palace of some kind. It was full of lava, but, you know, this one could be a palace and it just, you know, dungeons and crap. Not a bunch of green crap. The background does look a lot like Marble Zone, too, doesn't it? They could have brought back the UFOs, the Wayne's World UFOs. Oh, God. Can't believe there's a Nickelodeon version of Sonic and a Wayne's World version of Sonic. Isn't cross-promotion a strange beast? Yeah, I mean, it could be a figurative one. I mean, like, Spring Yard. What's a Spring Yard, anyway? Like, what's yard about it? It was just a bunch of purple crap and like, chain-link fencing, you know? There we go. At least the drop run does something. Dang. What's gonna happen now? How do I do this? How do I do this boss without Tails' assistance? Is it gonna be the Knuckles version? Oh god, it really wants me to go back this way. Yeah. Oh, I'm aware of Sonic X and Sonic Boom and Sonic Netflix and The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, more commonly known as the one with Pingus. You know, Sonic Pingus. But, you know, the boy's been through a lot. The boy's been through multimedia a lot. Oh, you. Oh, Amy. It's not Amy's fault. It's the Marble Garden. The stage can only be so good. I tried. I was wildly unfamiliar with it. Apparently it's a 12-part harmony, too, or something. The lyrics sheet just went wild. Oh, karaoke. There was an American Sonic X comic? Wait, what? There was a separate Sonic X? Eggman was a luchador? Like, just permanently? Not even like a temporary, like, he didn't just have one plan that necessitated he be a luchador? He was just a luchador? Like, that was the status quo. Okay. Okay, Eggman. I mean, is that any crazier than anything else the man has done? I mean, I guess it's about being mean to animals. No, wait, luchador. I'm thinking of a matador. It's like, I guess he's still mean to animals. I guess it doesn't make a big difference. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, I remember something last night. I was watching FNAF meme. Huh? I don't know who Nyko the Fox is. Is that a Sonic FNAF crossover special? It was a gimmick that lasted 3 storylines. They just couldn't make it last any longer than that, huh? They only had 3 story arcs of Luchador Eggman in it, huh? So, like, did he wear a mask and all? Hey, Snow Jelly, Lumigi, how are you? Oh, good. Tails to the rescue. Oh, okay. Well, that was a tense fight. Oh my god. Good thing we finally did that. Oh, he's a YouTubing man. Oh god. I'm having a hard time getting Amy to cooperate with me. All right. We're back. You can find more emeralds now. On to the weird replacement music part of the game. I guess we'll get to like the launch base. And oh, 3 hours. I don't think I'm going for no 3 hours, but yeah, I'm just this is a little Guerilla mode on this Sunday afternoon. What were you playing? It's just trying out the Amy version of Sonic now, you know. It's new, it just came out, so it's like I'm gonna take a crack at it, you know. I wanna see what it's like. She has a drop dash attack and a mid-air spin hammer attack. She's basically OP. This is the strongest character they ever added. It's ironic that we went back and discovered that Amy is far, far more powerful even than Shadow the Hedgehog. I don't mind the beta music. I just don't like this particular mix isn't so great, right? I've heard fan-made versions that run on like the Yamaha emulator that sound way nicer than this. For some reason, Sega can never mix this track in a way that sounds all that appealing, but there's like great versions of it on YouTube. Look up the Sonic 3 beta music on YouTube and you'll see what I say is the truth. There's some really nice sounding ones. It kind of grew on me. I was looking forward to this version of the game actually because I thought, oh wow, they must have someone on the horn. They must have a Chris Whitehead type who's like the expert on this. This kind of bland. I'll give it that. Oh, you are going full Switch mode, huh? You are just all up over the Switch Splatoon mode. I've decided. It makes perfect sense. I will return to Splatoon for Splatfest. Makes perfect sense. Night Cove the Fox cosplayers. There's a lot of crossover between the cosplay world and the VTuber world, unsurprisingly, it seems. Oh, come on now. There we go. More invincible. Wait, what? There's a secret? There's a secret there? Okay, I'll take it. I need the ring and protection from electrics. Weird that the carnival night is the electric themed stage. I mean, I guess we can assume this is just part of the launch base, or this is some Robotnik laboratory that he needed in order to get his ship back up and running, right? Yeah. It's just I don't know. I get what I mean, like, you know, it is what it is. I understand why they can't keep the Michael Jackson music for assorted reasons. I mean, it seems like they should have negotiated themselves a better contract. I don't know how come they can use the old Sonic 1 and 2 soundtracks. I mean, that's why the Sonic 1 and 2 stages weren't included in the Sonic Mania soundtrack that you can buy on like iTunes. So there still to this day are some limitations there. And they specifically didn't use they didn't remake any of the stages with the Jackson music in Sonic Mania. Although I think an ice cap stage would have been nice. You know, that's my favorite. It's a different aesthetic. They never did an ice stage otherwise. They don't do that too often. I mean, I guess they do now. They specifically did ice cap itself in Sonic Adventure, but you know. How many lava stages have we had? You know what I'm saying? we're always remaking Sky Sanctuary. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Amy got through Act 1. See that? You hear that? Squirrels and bunnies. How many freaking emeralds do I have? I need 7 before we get through the launch base. I thought I'd be blundering into far more of them now. I don't know how I screwed that up so bad. I don't know. I was not ready. Oy. This one's good. I like this track. I especially like it. I especially like the version I've heard before in the past, but it's like there's some dude who just the Sonic and Knuckles version, the non-Michael Jackson version of the boss is actually really good. You know what I didn't notice? Oh, have you ever heard Alex Yard and Knuckles? No, wait, not him. Well, that too. There's somebody on YouTube that does these oscilloscope deconstructions of Sega Genesis music and SNES, I think. And he did the Sonic 3 soundtrack, and the Knuckles music is actually just the sub-boss music. Who is it? Oh, shit! I did the same exact thing again! Because I think the bottom part is going to be dangerous. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Alex Yard Knuckles talks music theory, and that's nice. I love that channel. I love the one where he talks about Endless Mine in particular, but also, who the hell is it? Who's the one that does the oscilloscopes? Yes. Unfortunately, that is the incorrect name. Damn it, I'm gonna go crazy now. I can't think of anything I wanted to bring up. Oh, shit. Oh, at least I didn't die again. I didn't die on the same exact spot for the 4th time in a row. God. I need that save point. Yeah, there's just someone you'll find them if you search like Sonic 1 oscilloscope. And it's also how you find out that Labyrinth Zone has the best bass line ever composed. It's really very catchy. That coupled with, you know, I love Alex Yard Knuckles, but I wish I could understand music theory enough to like actually apply it. I hear that stuff and it's fascinating, but then I'm like, yes, of course. I have no idea what the fuck. I have no idea what the fuck you said. I have no idea. Yeah, like the one where he talks about Labyrinth Zone in particular, it's like, oh, well, you know, he does this progression and this and this and this, and this is how it would typically go, but this is how he does it to make it different. I'm like, yes, of course. Come on. What the hell is this? How come it's not doing the thing? Okay, there we go. The infamous barrel mechanic. If only they made you actually learn how to do this before it was really, really important to know how to do this. Oh, great! I get to do it again! I fell! Okay, there we go. I'm not futzing with it any longer. Okay, great. Well-defended shell enemies are very vulnerable to the hammer, so that's nice. I mean, that could be a mechanic. That could be a feature of the multiplayer Sonics, right? If there's, like, different kinds of enemies that are organically vulnerable to different styles of attack. Armored enemies that Amy can deal with, or, like, you know, or like the little orb fire guys that the hammer can dispatch, and tougher enemies that Knuckles can bash through. Dude, it doesn't make sense. I assume you have to jump on it. At least grant me that most of the people that got time overed on that were the young children with incomplete brains. Oh my god. Wait, Tidal Tempest, the Jacques, the EN version, or the US version, or Japan? Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me know when Stardust Speedway is playing. Let me know when Collision Chaos Present is playing. Does anyone even realize that the sounds from that song are like printers? JP version. Okay. Not that the US version of Stardust Speedway Bad Future is any slouch, but still. Hey, Palm Tree Panic Bad Future JP version, copyright 2009 Rick and Morty. You know what I mean? Hey, look at that. Nine Breaker, Great Minds Think straight alike. That was a very, very particular. That's a very particular reference, and we all made it. We all understood. It was like that meme where everyone, you know, gives each other an affirmative nod, you know? A meme of standing at the party. They have no idea that Palm Tree Panic Bad Future is my favorite track from Sonic CD JP version, 1993. Oh god, okay. Well, let's see. And I'm sure the Steam version of this game, you can mod in all the music you want. You can just mod in the Sonic Adventure soundtrack if you want. You can play Marble Garden with Escape from the City playing, you know? Why not? Makes perfect sense. Here we go. The infamous barrel. I can't believe I haven't found a single stupid Chaos Emerald room. Aren't there a bunch in this level? Collision Chaos with New Jack Swing. Such a good New Jack Swing. I don't know what that means, but I kind of know what it means. I mean, I know what you mean by the track being nice. That's very good. And that's exactly part of it. Like, they all have nice rhythm. God damn it! And then they have the gall to put this like little round part of the level here. So even if you figure this out or know how to do it, there's a frustrating factor at work. Oy. I think they've formally apologized for the barrel room puzzle, though, haven't they? Unbelievable. Just so much of this. All the way back here. All the way back here. This is a good theme song. This is a theme song for my mental state right now. I'm just like decaying into a Locrian fucking mode of some kind. Oh my god. It doesn't matter if I was invincible. I was still highly vulnerable, I guess. That was outrageous. That was outrageous. And there was nothing I could have done about that. There was no way to change the... I was moving so fast, the fucking screen wasn't catching up with my... being underwater makes it... You need to not be underwater for this part. You're punished for going too fucking fast. Ah! Oh, Carnival Night Act 2. Oh, Carnival Night Act 2. Oh, God. Doesn't matter. Now it happens. It doesn't... I cannot believe I just did that. Okay, well, back to this part again. It doesn't matter. Now it happens. I will imminently give up the fight. It doesn't matter who's wrong and who's right, because we know it doesn't matter who's wrong and who's right, because I am right and the game is wrong, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to suffer for it either way. So, I mean... The bottomless pit in Mystic Cave isn't the worst, because at least if you fall into it once, you do have the ability to learn your lesson from it. I mean, it's not even about being too... It's just the water makes the mechanics too fucking... Oh, fluid. There we go. I mean, I guess it's possible, but you have to know it's coming a mile ahead of time. And then I'm sure the next hideous punishment is just around the corner. Let's... They sure love these rounded corners that are really, really hard to get around by jumping. Oh my god, bro. Oh, there we go. I could use a goalpost. I could use a goalpost. We did it. We did it. Oh, fuck. Oh my god, oh my god. Now, what did I die on last? Oh, yeah, just the candy cane bridges. I can't handle it. Okay. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, we're back to it. Back at it again, Krispy Kreme. There's not a spawn point someplace. Are we real? Is this... I must have missed something, right? I mean, come on. Wow, there's so much. I can't believe how much there was. I can't believe how far that part of the level was. Imagine accidentally clipping through that part with a barrel and then getting through all that and then dying in the same way I just did and then just being back here. That'd be the end of days. The first... Fuck, why was she pointing the wrong direction? Oh my god. Did they up the ante for Amy specifically or something? Why is it so hard? There we go. Sheesh. Jeez, bro. So, like... I lost my train of thought because I'm so outraged. Wow. There was a thing. How did I miss it? Damn. Well, in any case, the first time I ever got past this barrel was by accident. I was just jumping on it again and again, and I accidentally went supersonic and clipped through it. And I treasure that save file for many years. I was like, never again. I don't know how I got through that. That was pure luck. I know that will never happen again. There we go. I guess that's how to do it. That'll keep me from fucking dying again. Come on. Did you see how gingerly I went through that part? Okay. Oh, okay. Nothing. We got a spawn point. Okay. Just don't die somehow. Just don't die, Amy. Don't die somehow. Amy, don't fall. Amy, don't fall. This game is giving me what they call Sonic syndrome. Oh, what? What? How did that happen? It's fine. I'm not here for style points. I'm here... Okay, I have to get away from it now. That was the first and only time I saw this boss for the longest time. This was like a hidden secret boss as far as I was concerned. Oh. And then I think I got through it as Knuckles. I think that was like your only option. Just the cope, the amount of cope that you had to adopt for this game. I mean, man. Look at she's happy. Oh boy. More of the replacement music. Let's go. This is the replacement trilogy. Is that an actual death fall? Can you die if you fall down that way? Why would they add that? Why wouldn't they just add like a bridge or something? I'd be furious. Amy's little vacation is going quite poorly. She was buried to death in an avalanche. This is the most colorful stage of the whole pile, isn't it though? Isn't it? It's like so monochrome and yet it's so nice. Oh no, what's oh no about it? Or just vibing an ice cap. Just vibing. Game devs were sadistic back. Yeah, they were. They probably... Seeing all the frustration that they take out on one another in the notes, maybe they had to get some of it out some other way, you know? Maybe they just had to take a little bit of that frustration out. Like, you people are the reason I have to be here doing this. I wanted to program for NASA. I wanted to design programs for the moon. And here I am, designing a barrel room. Well, I'll have you over a barrel, hee. And then, you know, I wonder if there's ever notes for stuff like that you would find in the source code. Or they'd be like, this barrel is going to ruin everyone's lives. All right, we're almost there. Oh, this is much faster. See how much faster it is when you don't screw around with rings? Licensing issues, I believe, Marcian. It is the tracks that got replaced were all made by Michael Jackson's team. It was just a rumor for the longest time, but they've confirmed it pretty much. They had to get rid of the stuff with the samples, and they had to get rid of the, you know. So they had to. This is all the original music. This is the music that was in the Sonic 3 beta. And you know, it's all about getting that bag, you know. They ain't gonna make enough money from this to be able to justify, they had to make a falling terrifying Amy sprite. How about that? Rare sight. But yeah, that was the trouble. Yeah. Don't worry, man. Get it on Steam. Get it on Steam, I'm sure. I think for some reason they can release the original ROM. Because like the Sonic and Sega Ultimate Genesis Collection or whatever, right? The one with the loud splash screen in the bedroom. Like, if it's a direct emulation of the original, they can have all the original music in it, because it definitely does on the Steam version, not of this. But since it's like a port, I don't know. Since they're remaking it or something, they can't. And that's the reason they couldn't do they didn't do the mobile version of this game for so long. But now it's here. And this is the compromise that it was required to visit upon us. I mean, I think way back in the day, too, they made like a PC version of the game. Like, I think the PC, the Windows, like, 98 version of Sonic 3 had that same thing, and everyone was shocked. Like, wait, what the hell? This isn't the music. What did you do to the music? What did you do to the music? But also, it was, like, really tinny and meaty music back then, too, that comply with the onboard sound chip requirements of the day. It couldn't be too good. I guess there was too many resources to try to emulate the actual Yamaha chip. Nowadays, it's no problem, but... yeah. Licensing agreements are typically per individual product. So I guess their rights with the OG ROM are just now and forever and eternal. But if they want to reconstruct it and reconstitute it into a new terrible form, they got to renegotiate all that music. Which makes me wonder why it's not a problem with Sonic 1 and 2, because the whole soundtrack was composed by someone for that. Maybe Jackson was just a bit more ruthless with his negotiations, you know? He was basically a sort of, you know, pagan demigod at the time. He was like, yes, I will, but only if I have exclusive rights to whatever. And then in addition, though, like the Go and some of the voice lines that they used were sampled. So that might even make it more complicated. Maybe they have a hard time getting the rights to, like, you know, in Launch Base, every time it goes, go, 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 go. Like, that go is from something, and the smashing sound effect is from something, and this music, the ice cap, was from somebody's unreleased demo tape or something. One of the guys was in a band, one of Jackson's Catamites, I think that's the name of the band, the Jackson 5. And the whole melody part of Ice Cap is just straight up from something. Much like the end credits of Sonic 2. Boo-womp. Is that boo, comma, womp in response to the realities of copyright, or is that like the name of the band? I don't know. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh wait, Genki Rockets was in No More Heroes? Man, they are all over the place. I mean, at least two places. Well, yeah, they were on No More Heroes, and they were in that one game, you know, the music game. What was it? Child of Eden. Child of Eden. Child of Eden, these nuts. Aha! That's a meme sound effect name. Oh, okay. I'm officially getting memed in a way that I don't understand. It is time for me to go to my island. Speaking of Angel Island, it is time for me to go off to my island, where I shall be allowed to age out of existence in peace. That's it. That's where it begins. You don't get the memes? Your time has come and gone, old man. And they march you off. They march you. They might even April you. Oh wait, what? Whoa, bro. Okay. Why don't they ever show that part in the trailers and stuff? It's so fast-paced and fun. It happened to me, and it'll happen to you too. I used to be with it. Then they changed what it was. Now it seems cringe. Don't get the memes. You're out of the scenes. Oh, they'll march you away. They'll march you straight to the early grave. Will they march us? Will they march us to the elder camps? They may. It's I hate July to you. They may have to send you on a march. November. Something. You know, I don't know how many more. I don't know how many more months you can work in there, especially since half of them are just numbers. Let's get our asses out of here. Okay, I only need 2 more emeralds. I think there's got to be at least 2 more in launch base zone, right? There's got to be. December these nuts. Homer's 34? Really? Wow. I guess it is a bygone era. He had 3 kids in a house at the age of 34. Wow. Homer was a real Chad. How old is Morg? She had to be younger than him then, right? Because Homer got held back a bunch in high school and they met in their graduating class. So what was Marg, like 27? Was Morg like 32 or something? Damn. That's what's so uncanny about modern simps, is because I've said cucks and simps on the same stream. This is getting flagged. I'm gonna have to be a Twitch streamer from now on. Sorry, my channel's getting deleted. Sorry. I'm out of here. YouTube is gonna be all, this guy's playing Sonic, but I'm playing as the female character. That proves I'm not sympathetic to what, like, I don't know, the incel philosophy or whatever. I'm just commenting on the world, you know. Bart, she had Bart at 20. Oh wow, that's true. Oh yeah. She can't be 27. She'd have had Bart out of wedlock at the ripe old age of 17. I don't think she was quite that young. They got together in high school, but I don't think they had Bart afterwards, right? They got pregnant in the golf course. I remember that episode when Homer was working at the mini golf course. This was at least a year or two after graduating high school, so they both had to be 20-ish. All right. Also, it was the 70s. No hole-in-one that time, or I guess you could say that was the whole problem. Oh, not the kind of hole-in-one you want to get. Hey, You've always wanted to become a Sonic superstar, pun intended. What is this? Because of Mario Odyssey? Is this like Sonic Odyssey references? What are we doing? What are we doing here? All right. At least she's kind of getting a vacation arc out of this. Now it's like a theme park. She went to a carnival. Maybe this is all a monkey's paw wish in the Amy version of canon. It makes it makes a satisfying little sound when you kill something with a hammer. I'll say that much. It's like a little pop, you know. It feels squishy, you know what I mean? Like the hammer is squishing them. So and then Homer worked at a bowling alley before he quit, right? And then he went and got the job at the power plant. You didn't even know what a nuclear power plant was. You know, showed up when they opened the plant. They handed him enough money to buy a house. And yet they're still supposed to be ageless, right? Did they age them up at all? I mean, obviously Marge's voice actor sounds like somebody who's 114 years old. But is she still supposed to be canonically early 30s? They get harder and harder to relate to by the year. Oh, right. Oh, is that what it's called? Sonic Superstars. What? I just knew there's a 4-player Sonic. I'll never remember the name. The name is too generic for me. Oh, wait, no. Homer quit the bowling alley. No, he quit the plant and went to work at the bowling alley, then had to go back because that was Maggie. I remember that. I remember, you're pregnant again? And his head gets really big and pops. And then she's like, Bart, let him tell the story right. And he says, all right, but I know funny. And I was laughing hysterically at the time, thinking, yes, he does. He does know funny. Bart is 10. I don't know if they start out 10, though, because each of the characters has a birthday in the first couple seasons. First, of course, there's Marg. Marg gets the bowling ball, remember? And then, Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. And, Bart's birthday is when he gets stuck in the well. I don't know if Homer has a whole birthday-related episode, but I do remember his birthday's the same as the dog, and they only care about the dog because he's lovable. Stupid lovable dog, you know? And I don't know if Maggie ever had a birthday. I don't know if she canonically turned 1 at some point. But in any case, I don't know if Bart turns... I don't know if he starts out at 9. Or if he starts out at 10 and the birthday is just, like, not factored in. I just don't know. Not really what the whole cell community is about. Just a lot of... No, I mean, you know. I'm just trying to defend myself against the inevitable, you know, this guy is trouble. Look at him. Look at him playing as Sonic the Hedgehog and talking about Cookies and Simpsons. I was talking about the Simpsons. When was Maggie's birthday then? Oh wait, was that when they were talking about Maggie? Was that the episode where they talked about getting the job at the bowling alley? I don't remember. It's all bleeding together. It's all just decades old Simpsons is bleeding together. Maggie and the cake. Oh, I remember that. The Maggie. I don't remember the exact episode, but I remember the gag. I do remember the gag. I was gonna say that's the one where she gets to the spaceship, but I think that's Rugrats. I think that's Tommy's first birthday. He gets like the little hovercraft spaceship thing. Then he 9/11's his own cake with it. And then the party is saved because the babies are at least having fun. It's a lesson about hubris. not sure I love this iteration of the theme, but the first one, the first alternate launch based music is pretty good. It sounds rocket shippy, you know. I need to find one more emerald. One more. Oh shit. Is there one up there? Is that what that is? No. Some YouTube representative is gonna look you with squinted eyes. What is this? Is this one of them furrows I've heard about? Yeah, I hate it. I hate it when out-of-touch ass beamers pretend not to get simple concepts. What is this? Furry? I don't get it. Have you heard of this? Have you heard of this? Have you seen this? Have you read about this? I'm like, yeah. It's old news. Old news. Your time has come, old man. I don't know if it's good or bad content, but we better play it safe and destroy his dreams. That is the YouTube way. Yeah. I mean, if they can get eBay, they can get anyone, you know. All she wanted to do is teach the world about Otome games. And YouTube said, no. Forbidden knowledge. No. That's too real. We don't want you escaping from the rat race that way. It's, you know, live in the pod, eat the bug. Romance the husbando. Digital husbando. Oh my god, this is like the end of the level. How am I already here? Well, they like demonetized her or something. They keep screwing with her channel. She keeps having a frustration arc, and it's something about her Otome vids. Maybe it's too spicy. I don't know. But she's been monetized and demonetized about 47 separate occasions. I don't know what the status is at present. It may have been fixed, but it's always back and forth with them. All I know is once YouTube has a complaint, you have a hard time advocating for yourself, you know? I've seen it. I've seen it all. I've seen the greatest minds of my generation destroyed by YouTube. That's real in multiple ways. Homer worked at mini golf course until he got Marg pregnant. All right. And then he tried to sell knives or something, and he wasn't very good at it, if you know what I mean. Handle out. Something like that. I can't remember that. Shake hands with the brand new Cutco. Whoa! Oops. And, you know, and then he said, oh, no. First time Homer's catchphrase of oh, no ever came up. And then, yeah, I'm piecing together the chronology of this make-believe man. Point is, he's been 35 for 40 years, so he has a lot more time to figure stuff out. We don't have that luxury. I mean, he inevitably ages. He cannot, but like Tempest Fugit. Tempest comes for all of us. And I do mean Hollow Stars, yes. Why don't they say the phrase Tempest Fugit? That makes sense. Time flies when you're having fun, you know? They gotta hire me on that old brand consultancy. I can't do it for myself, but I can do it for others. I guess because the stakes are lower. I just don't get it. Why is it so much easier to come up with ideas for other stuff than for your own stuff? It's like from the outside perspective. Oh yeah. There's a new Niji Sanji boys, right? They just kind of popped up. They already debuted. I saw the like references to them, but I had no idea. They just like spring them on you, right? I don't. Shit. Oh my god, I think there's emerald up there. But I cannot get now. What are we even talking about? I kind of lost. I'll be honest with you, I lost track. There's new boy Niji Sanjis, just a trio of them. I guess they're slowing their debut deluge to a trickle, which is wise. God help me, there's one right there. How do I get in there? I gotta get over there. That wouldn't have been visible except for the widescreen aspect ratio, though. I don't think I'm meant to be able to know that it's right there. I don't think it's important. Oh no, bro. Oh god. I'm stuck at 6 stupid emeralds. Bart's birthday is February 23, 1981. Canonically? Huh. Okay. I mean, you know, alright. So it was a summertime trip to the mini golf course that ruined their life. The Castle Club. That's how she called it. What a euphemism. What a master of euphemism. Wow, this makes it so much easier, though. Who needs the emeralds, man? Who even needs them? Is Amy going to... She must turn super if she can do the Doomsday Zone, though, right? But otherwise, no. Otherwise, there'll be nothing to it. Maybe you just do the Knuckles final boss. I don't know. What of your tails? How does it work? Maybe they just make the giant fingers thing the final boss, eh? Boy, Amy never drove the Eggmobile before, not even in Sonic R. Why? She's got canonical automobile access, but never like this. And 1,000 more. You know, it's like how the UK Dennis the Menace is. Oh, right. What? They make that Dennis get old and become a dad? Terrifying. Let's talk about the detail on this guy. What even is that? It looks like an emoji of someone, you know, plug and playing. Wow, bro. I don't think you can possibly get away with that as many times with regular jumping mechanics. All right, where you at, sucker? Let's see what the hammer consequence is for the big arms. Ooh, does this make it easier? Can I get the big arms easier? Can I get them from the ground level? It's a shame this boss doesn't like show up in the canonical version of Sonic & Knuckles, but I think they restored him here. It's a bird from Egypt. It's hard to tell at low fidelity. I cannot. A shame. But what? I cannot believe that shit. Oh, bro, but you can hop on him from here. It still takes some precision, but... Oh, you can get him multiple times, bitch. Ah. Get the ring. Okay, it's not like a guaranteed thing like with Sonic 2's last boss, but it's still pretty easy. What the heck? I can't believe I assed up so many mini stages. Yeah. Oh, this is in Sonic. This is in both versions of Sonic 3. Yeah. This was in Sonic and this is Sonic and Knuckles, I think. I think the Michael Jackson like sub boss music was that like that like come on. It's like all samples and crap. How do they fit all those samples on the old ass Genesis cartridge anyway? And to think Jackson's whole problem with the music was apparently that it just didn't sound that good. I mean, what were you expecting? You gotta fit it on a 4 megabyte cartridge. And it's gotta be there with all the other data. You know? A bird from the Egyptian bird? I don't know. It just reminds me of, just totally reminds me of, like, plug and play. Okay. All right. We made it to Sonic and Knuckles. I think we've proved our point. Hold on, everybody. My brains. Oh no, I'm Hans Mole Man up in this bitch. I like how Eggfella stares back at you as he flies off. It's like he's like an owl, but without the wisdom. He can switch his head all the way around. Yeah, that's like a nice. It's another new little detail they added. They got more. They tried to segue the segments a little bit. They probably wanted to do something like that, but they just didn't have the cartridge storage, man. Like every single time he does something like that, that's another sprite they had to add. That's more animation. That's more visuals. That's more data. Each precious kilobyte is being eaten up every time I add something wacky. Oh my god. Speaking of the Phantom Ruby, yes, I'm going to teleport my own brain out of my head and into a small plate. And I will proceed to pour some of this matcha upon it. What little of it is left. Desperately dehydrated. Probably because I've been sweating 45 gallons this entire time. Even if I drink, it's not enough to catch up with it. So, the Phantom Ruby noise. Another high fidelity upgrade of modern day Sonic remakes. Couldn't fit that on the old Genesis cart. That stereo sound took up too much ding-dang data. Not even furious Michael Jackson could cop to that ambition. Well, as he shakes his fist vengefully from the depths of the underworld, tear-streaked face, envious of our infinite sound fidelity capacity. I'm talking of Jackson, of course. I bid you adieu on this sweltering Sunday eve. Thanks for dropping by. We'll be back tomorrow if I'm still alive. Wah!